This is King Bo Christ, and you're now tuned in to the I Say That to Say This show. I'm a glorified house husband. Beautiful people. Welcome.
Welcome.
What is this? 55? Double nickel?
Really?
Wow.
5 is a lucky number, too.
It's an odd number.
2 times over now.
2 times.
I'm joined by I got a lovely crew here with me today. All right, can't even get it out. I got my man Gunsmoke the Dawn.
Yes, sir.
To my left. To the right, to the YouTube viewership.
Oh, yeah.
I have the lovely Samara Fox in the motherfucking building, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't got no round of applause button, but I'm going to edit it in later. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. No, seriously, welcome back. Our pre-production meeting was fun-filled, to say the least. Yeah, we're going to open up with some heavy shit. Motherfucking police, that's right. Mama catch me put a whooping to my backside. I don't know where you want to start. With Stephen Clark? That's the guy in the
I don't even know their names. There's been so many people that got murdered now. Like, the names is just, you know.
That's the fucking problem, Christopher.
That's why they hashtag it.
Nah, that shit is crazy.
So you don't forget them.
So remember Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin.
That shit was like, that was like
Alton
5 years ago
Sterling.
now.
Alton Sterling.
Oh, that was the one. That too. They got not guilty. They well, not
They
guilty.
slipped.
They got
Gardner.
they didn't get charged.
No,
at all.
Eric Gardner was fucked up, though. When they choked him to death,
Yeah, and he's like, I can't. And they had the video.
that was fucked up, man.
Alton Sterling
Like,
was
you already
on
had
video
him
too.
down, man.
And that's what I don't get with the police. You know, like that with Eric Garner. They choked the shit out of him, and like on video, not guilty.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
What was
man.
that's
That was
like 3
bullshit.
years ago at this point, right?
Yeah.
Then this lacing went. They're not going to charge Alton Sterling's.
That's
killers.
kind of bullshit, too, but...
Nah, that one was made. He was down.
I kind of remember the tape, but he was holding CDs, right? Don't have anything in your fucking hands. I'm telling you, man.
No,
Nah,
but
that's
see,
a
that's
fact.
the problem. The problem is that you have to feel like that. Like, when you're not doing anything wrong,
I was always scared of
then
cops.
you have to, like, extra not do something
Yes.
wrong. Like, I have this, they're going to think it's a gun. I have to drop it. Like, come on with
Nah,
that.
it's true.
Like, they're people, right? So, like, if all of us was walking around with guns, I bet you this wouldn't be happening because they know if you want to get gangster, we could get gangster too.
Then what
like,
kind of country will we live in?
Texas.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I can't even argue with that.
Touche, that was good.
I gotta give you that. That's a fact.
But there's less things that happen like this in Texas.
But see,
I wish I had the statistics, but really
we
statistically,
could look it up? But I guess we could just stick with podcast facts for now.
but it's true that it happens less because if my gun is registered to me, your gun is registered to you, his gun is registered to him, all of us have registered weapons, and the police know, chances are we all got a gun. So now we all on the same playing field, except you have the ability to give me a ticket or arrest me. But you're not going to be so quick to pull out a gun and try to shoot me because you'll feel like yours is justified and mine isn't because my shit is legal too. So I'm only using it if I feel like, you know, my life is at stake.
See, that's where it gets tricky because I wanna backtrack and bring up Philando Castile. You remember the gentleman that was killed in the back
That
seat?
was fucked up too, man.
Right. So, like, and you know what's crazy? Around that, I didn't go to the shooting range like around that time, but like 2 years before that, I got like it was funny. Like around like the Trayvon Martin and everything. Like around that, I'm like, damn, like it wouldn't even be worth it to have a legal gun because they're gonna shoot your ass anyway. So then when I saw that, like I remember that I think it was like July. Like, I remember being like, yo, this shit is getting spooky out here. Like, this shit isn't getting any better. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, yo, just letting you know. I mean, obviously, we just know what we saw in the tape that they released. Like, you know, just letting you know I have a firearm that's registered. And like, let me see your hands. Like, hold on, bro. Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? And that fast, boom, you get killed. You know what I'm saying? So,
No, he asked him for ID. And,
Right,
then, and then he pulls out the ID, and then he shoots him automatically. He's like, I told him not to move.
Right.
Like, yo, what do you mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Even if you do have a legal gun, it's like, you know, and I think we're past the point where we're like, you know, these guys are in the wrong place, the wrong time. Like, nah, they're preying on these motherfuckers. Deontay Wilder was like, the boxer was like, yo, I want to catch a body in the ring. And I started to think, oh, you saw that? And I started to think, like, I wonder if these cops are in the locker room, like, yo, I want to catch a body out there. And it's not, it's almost fucking comical because That's what it's come to. Like, what else could it be? Don't say like, oh, he has a criminal history and all that shit. Like, what happened to shooting the motherfucker, the dude with the pipe? I don't even know.
Why couldn't you shoot him in the leg?
What happened to shooting the motherfucker
It's not
in the
that
knee?
easy. Actually, when you're in the heat of the moment and somebody's going like this, and
They're
it's nighttime,
supposed to be trained. I don't give a fuck what
you don't
anybody
know because you can
says.
shoot him in the leg, and that guy can still shoot you dead. You if your life's in danger, you shoot to kill. You know what I'm saying? At that point,
We're not at war.
they see it that way. You know what I
Right,
think
but
it is?
that's a problem.
I think these white officers, you know, I guess African Americans in this country get a bad rap. You know, they're portrayed as thugs and violent and.
But like,
you
what
know,
on HBO? Like when?
Music, pop culture in America.
Yeah.
No,
They're portrayed that. So the cops
it goes back to slavery. Like literally.
Well, that too.
It really goes
See?
back
We
to
see where we're
slavery.
going?
That they, like white people. Well, I'm white, so I just know. But white people felt like, that the black people were always trying to like fuck their wives, or like they were always deviant. They were always deviant.
Yeah.
You know what I know.
And then, right? I mean, shit. If I was one of their wives, I would have been fucking
Don't
one.
leave her unattended. No, I'm just playing. See, it's funny to say now, but that really is where it comes from. Like,
it does come from that, and that it's a way to oppress
That's
people, is to demonize them.
I'm talking about pop culture today. These
Right,
cops
but
are raised
it
with an
comes
inherent
from
fear
them.
of black
So you
men.
free a whole group of people. They have no money. They have no skills. They can't get a job. People are afraid of them. So now, how are they supposed to provide for their families unless they're committing crimes?
Yes.
I don't even think it was. I mean, that's like the ball rolling.
Yes, but I'm saying that's where it started from. So then it continues.
But I'm talking about why the cops do it, because they have an inherent fear.
Right, and that's where it began.
Assumption.
But that's why, like, I think we're missing a large gap, obviously. But it wasn't like black people just came here lost, like, all right, what we going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you don't teach generations and generations how to read and just basic fucking living, and then that's what you're gonna get. So, and then like, I mean, we're not gonna give a fucking history lesson here, but I think it comes from like we kind of started to backtrack a little bit, because like the pop culture, like when I walk down the street, I'm not like, I wonder if anyone thinks they're gonna rob me. Like I can't. I mean, I'm fucking 30 years old, so it's not like when in my lifetime I've walked past like women, like old white women, like, oh shit, like, that's what I'm gonna do to you, like, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of Great Neck, what the fuck is gonna happen to you here? You know what I'm saying?
So Compton had though. I don't know. I'm kind of scared.
Hey, listen,
but that's Compton or Compton?
Compton.
Oh shit.
So you know.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you see, if you see a black dude walking down the street, you really thinking about getting robbed? Like, is that happening in 2018?
But that's what
think that.
Not for nothing. Ooh. I've been to the city, and these like bougie white ladies, they like hustle by a black man. Like,
but I think that's gonna happen to anybody.
They're still out there, man.
When you get on a plane and you see an Arab dude, you're not like, all right, motherfucker.
That thought might cross my
mind.
Come on, it happens.
Especially on the airplane, I'd be like, nah, man.
Yeah, but you do understand that those thoughts and those things are things that we are taught. Because before
that's what I'm saying.
all of the media push of like anti-Muslim and anti-Arab and like, this is what the terrorists look like.
Yes.
I mean,
that's why
most
I say
serial killers are white
Right.
men. Do we walk past every time we see a white man like, oh, this motherfucker gonna kill me? Like,
yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit. I was in traffic court, right? This white dude came in a trench coat, and I really was like, like, I was like,
that's a reasonable assumption to make.
No bullshit. This was,
but that's our generation.
This was Thursday. Yeah. I was like,
Yeah, but you get that from the trench coat mafia when they went in and
that's
they fucking shot everything up.
Yeah.
That was told to you.
But this no. No, white boys in trench coats is really shooting shit up. Fuck what was told.
No, but I'm saying, like, this is what you're told, though, right? This is what you see.
Yeah.
This is what it says.
You saying it's fake news?
Like, no, I'm not saying that it's fake news. It is really what happens, right? Sure. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Clearly, you guys know that by now. I think
only been 10 minutes. We don't know
shit.
I
don't know shit.
Don't go. See, there you go. That's what you're telling us. You telling us.
Okay, well, I'm saying right now.
And then you're trying to tell us.
But anyway, like, I'm not on that. I don't think it's fake news. I don't think it's like, It's just that it's like drilled so hard. So you're like, I'm not taking any chances with these Arab people. Like, they're going to kill me. Or
I don't even want to leave the country.
For white people, do you understand this has been taught for centuries? And like, for centuries, they have taught them, like, black people are bad. Don't talk to them. Don't date them. You can't trust them. They're stupid. They're lazy. And they just commit crimes.
Why? Like, it just to instill that fear,
because that's how you oppress a group of people. You have the other people who are like, you know, that are you're teaching this to, and then for that you have to create hate and division for there to be these things. The same thing happened with Muslim people. Like, you take radical Muslims and then you say
there's a lot of radical Muslims out there.
You sound like.
I mean, you can't say. Do you have an actual statistic? Is this an actual fact, or are you saying that you feel like that?
I remember the statistics years ago, and the majority of them said
I think that's I'm gonna call bullshit.
When Bin Laden was alive, they sympathized with his cause.
I don't believe that.
A lot of Muslims
I don't believe that for one.
Not in this country, because if that was true, then
I'm talking about in
he
America.
would be blowing shit up all over the place. So that's
no, but
I'm not saying the majority of the people are doing that.
That's radical. I mean, there's
a
radical.
Problem. There's a problem.
Look at there's radical. Every Mormon is not a polygamist.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying them all. I'm saying if the majority of Muslims were like that, then people be blowing shit up all over the place.
Right, so they're not.
So they're not.
So you're
but they
backpedaling
have a
out
problem.
of your fake facts.
No, they have a problem though. There's a problem in the Muslim community with this whole jihad motherfucking, blow shit up shit.
The jihad people are the extremist Muslims. That's a group of people who are batshit crazy, and they take things left.
And even as far as like if
I'm sorry. Look,
if Chicago police are gonna be like,
point, but I'm saying that
I'm not saying like they're all bad and
No, I know you're not saying they're all bad, but you said that the majority of them are extremists.
No, they sympathize with that a part of that extremist shit.
But that happens. That's what we were just talking about as far as black people. So there's obviously black gang members across fucking America. So you can't be like, look at them. They're shooting at each other. They kill. That's like the Fox News fact. Like when that cop kills a black man, they're like, look, he had a record. He's been in jail 6 times. Like somebody needs to shoot the motherfucker. And they kind of like justify it that way off like a 0.1%. You know what I'm saying? 0.01%. Yeah. So it's that same thing, which I don't know. I don't even see a solution in it. Like at this point, like I'm seeing people like train cops. Like, the fuck are you gonna?
No, I think they're supposed.
They
turn them off. That's what I'm saying.
So
they're muting them. So it's like
I know people who are police. They've went through like the academy and the training. Yeah. They do like get these type of trainings. It's not like they're just like. You want to be a cop and you pass the written test? Here's a gun and a badge, and you do what you gotta do.
Good luck.
Sayonara.
So
like they have to go through stuff. So I feel like it's just their lives matter and our lives don't matter as public, like because they can just shoot us however they want.
Well,
so they're like, well,
more.
That's right. Their lives matter more because they're like, oh, well, my safety first. Let me shoot you in the heart. Like
it's a dangerous job, though. I mean, some of them do come across.
It's harder to shoot someone in the head or in the heart than it is to shoot them in their body, where it's not going to kill them. A non-fatal kill shot is. I mean, a non-fatal shot.
Especially 20 times.
It's harder
if he's not armed. If he's not armed. But if you're trying to run, what do you think about that? Because back in the day when I was growing up, you never run from the cops because they're gonna shoot you. If they catch you.
In the back, though?
They don't shoot you.
Yeah, they'll shoot you.
They're not supposed to shoot you.
That's what I think is fucked up. That right there, when you have to...
You're not supposed to run from the police, man.
But you're also not supposed to be shot. Like, it's like, look, if I didn't... Say you caught me fucking breaking into cars, right? Is that a reason for murder? Like that?
But what are you doing that for?
Even if I was breaking into a car, right?
And
you're like, hey, what are you doing?
Allow
and
that
I ran.
Shit.
Okay, we can't allow it, but at the
I'm not saying shoot them dead.
Why is it? So a lot of times in minority communities, there's a reason.
I had my car stolen, right?
That goes back all the way to then you release all these people. They have no skills. They do crime. Now they're in inner city communities where it's like, it's a kind of kill or be killed situation.
Yes.
The people who are successful, it's not statistically, it's not as many as those that go the wrong way. But at the end of the day, it's our country's fault. Like, it's our government's fault. It's the poor decisions of our government. So you can't take their lives, and why don't you just like?
But you know, I don't think it's not a mistake. Right? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't like, oh shit, we really dropped the ball on that. Like you said, it was.
But also,
it's so strategic for so many years. Like my parents were alive with Jim Crow laws. It's not even that far away. So like these things are still like so ingrained in our society. Like, I don't think they're vetting police officers to see if they're racist or not in Mississippi.
They are. Well, I don't know about Mississippi.
Nah, and that's probably part of the job. Like, what you mean you gonna let them go?
What about
right, like, if you're not saying the N-word, like, you're probably not qualified for the position. That's probably a question on their
I think the shootings are happening a lot less, though, because there's an example where, like, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? Remember those cops uptown? They were walking by and those guys were on the block. Like, yo, get the fuck off my block, pussy. Right. Fuck off my block, man. Fuck out. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yeah, but let me tell you something.
And the cops just walk away.
Yeah, but I've grown up where people talk to cops like that all the time. In Brooklyn and Harlem and the Bronx and Queens. Nobody respects the police.
Jesus.
And guess what? Nobody was ever shot. Not for nothing. I can say whatever I want to whomever I want to.
But why
we have a constitutional right. So if I feel like that the fact that you chose to be a police officer makes you a fucking pussy and I don't like you.
Jesus Christ.
Then I could say that.
Hold on. Are we recording?
No, I'm not saying that that's how I feel. I'm just saying that if I feel that way, I can say that. I don't have a right to do bodily harm to you. I don't have a right to do anything.
That's right.
But just because you're a cop.
I agree with that.
If I work in Macy's, can someone come in my job and curse me out and tell me I'm a moron? Of course they can. Why can they? Because we have a constitutional right. But I can't shoot them. But now because you're a cop, you can shoot me because I tell you ain't shit?
No, they can't shoot you for that. But
they will.
They can give you a ticket.
No, they can't.
I think it's disorderly conduct.
No, it's not.
Disturbing the peace.
Not really. They'll
write you something.
I mean, they can.
It might get thrown out, but they'll write you something.
It will get thrown out, and I hope if that happens to anyone, they get sued.
I've had a lot of dickhead cops, and I've had a few good cops out there that I come in contact with.
But I'm not saying that all cops are bad.
Yeah.
You know what?
I don't have a distaste for cops, but I do have a distaste for like what's going on and what's being accepted. But this has been going on
forever. It's just that we got camera phones now that is happening that. We see it now more often, so
I agree.
And with social media, people just speak out, and it's becoming like a whole. Look, change is coming. Change is coming. It's already starting with the body cameras. It might maybe not in our lifetime, but it's coming.
That's scary.
You know.
Imagine. I don't want to be having this I don't want to be having this conversation. Fucking.
You started
2000. No, I'm saying 2038. Right. I don't want my son to be 30. Like, what do you think about these police killings? And it's like, god damn. Like, when is shit gonna end? Like, when is the change actually gonna?
The motherfuckers need to smarten up though. Like, what are you doing? You know, I know people need to commit crimes, but what the fuck,
say some shit like that. And like,
what you
do? So you
never Safari's punk ass get robbed.
So you have never done anything
that's what I'm
illegal?
saying. Like, you can't.
I've been they planted. Well, they didn't plant, but they wrote me a phony summons for weed.
You have weed right here in my face.
They let me go for the knife. Yeah.
You're currently doing something illegal.
Look,
allegedly.
In the Blasio's. Well, we're in Long Island, right?
Right. And so, not for nothing, right?
So
you want to put like, it's levels to this shit, but you might not be in a situation that demands that you carry a gun, because if you don't have one, you know the next dude has one, and it's going to be me or you.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not even
Jesus,
the extreme. No, that's
dramatic.
I'm not dramatic. It's
fucking Clint Eastwood movie going outside every day. What the fuck, man?
Where did you grow up?
First,
Where'd you grow up? Where in Queens? Okay, in Bayside.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh.
Stop it.
Oh. Uh-oh. Doesn't matter.
I lived in Bayside. I love Bayside, but not for nothing. You weren't in Southside.
No, thank God.
Like, I saw someone get shot when I was 14 years old, and the kid was like a year older than me, right in front of my face. The cops didn't come for 45 minutes.
That's fucked up.
Because they wanted to probably make sure that whoever it was that shot him were already gone, because they wasn't about that life.
No, they just want to make
it's
sure
a dirty game.
died.
I think we need to hear from some black cops. I want to hear that side of it.
Uncle Tom's or just regular?
Why? See that? I think.
See, that's
right.
So
why are you gonna
racist.
call them Uncle Tom's?
No, I'm just saying.
Because they cops.
What kind of cops do you want to hear from? Because you guys are hating the police right now.
No, I don't hate the police. I appreciate the police, and if anyone does anything to me, I will call a 911.
I voted for Hillary, man. What the fuck are you bringing up?
I voted for the Green Party.
I like Trump.
I voted for Jill Stein. That's crazy. Me too.
Jill Stein.
Yeah, she said she was going to
I voted for Wiener
release
from there.
all.
I mean, I knew that they probably weren't going. Yeah.
The convicted weed.
That everyone can make their own choices.
Yeah, I was like,
and I was like, I'm with
I was
that.
like, yeah, you know
My
what?
boyfriend at that time was in jail. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, all right, that sounds good. But I guess we'll put a button on this conversation because there's so much we just threw on the table. We gotta separate it and go piece by piece.
You know, we should get white cops and black cops
to fight.
No, to come and talk about how they feel about it and their experiences, because you can't just have it completely misrepresented.
You know what? That's what I was gonna say. I don't even think it could depend on race on both sides, because it has to depend on personality. Because I think it could really go either way. I'm sure there's obviously white cops that are sitting home mortified, like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is crazy.
They need more black cops.
I think the problem is like that what you said before. Like, I think growing up, you kind of, as a black man, you kind of look at the police like they're the opposite. Like, you look at them like the opposite side instead of what we should really be teaching each other. And I think the long-term solution would be that I should let my son know, like, it's okay to be a cop. You know, when you see the cop, fucking wave and say hello so he knows who you are, though. So when he comes to your block, it's not like, who's this strange dude? Like, you shouldn't ever have to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like I said, I think it's gonna have to be generations, and you can't just. I don't think, like, if I became a cop, they would see me and have a whole other thought of who I was, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm on YouTube in a Pompton hat, then you really never know what's up. You might think I'm something. No, for real, but it wouldn't be that. So it comes down to, like, experience in neighborhoods, and I don't know. I really don't know the fix, but I know that this shit has to stop. I just want to say a
PSA that we love the police, the good ones.
She's feeling bad about it.
See, right now they're going to go back.
Serve us.
Listen, I got pulled over and I was like, yo, I'm yes sir.
I mean,
no,
I do
sir.
appreciate the police.
I was like,
what
the fuck you pulling me over for? Like, the fuck, what is that going to get me?
You just start a confrontation, right? That's what I'm talking about.
No, I
why
do appreciate the police. I'm glad we have police. I'm like, they've stepped in to a lot of situations and put their life on the line for other people. It's not something to, like, dismiss that, like, cops do a lot for the country in general. We need them. We love them. But I'm just saying.
What, they waited fucking stop signs, wait for me to run it?
I mean, no, not traffic.
No, I'm just fucking around.
Oh, no, fuck the traffic cops. Fuck them.
No, that's different. They're different.
Let them
They're a whole
die.
other podcast for another day. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah,
we're not done with the police.
I mean, I don't disobey the driving laws. So.
I don't either, but still. I have a clean driving record. You can check it out.
Speed a little bit.
I mean, sometimes
it doesn't count if you don't get caught. But that's another story for another day.
But I really try not to. But I like to drive fast.
I was thinking about it earlier with when we were talking about shootings, and we'll get back to the police. Don't worry, we're not done with them. But did you guys see that fucking Facebook live video?
With the girl shooting the guy?
Yes.
I'm a genius. I'm like a baby genius.
No, because I guess by my that. Did you see it? Did you watch it?
I did watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I wouldn't even show it to you because that's crazy. So, but we'll fill you.
No, I read about it though. She's donkey of the day.
Yeah, there you go. She should have been. I don't click on those videos, and I knew I was gonna fuck up because I was on Facebook, and that was my first fucking mistake, for real.
That's true.
I'm dead ass. I knew some shit was gonna go south when I hit that fucking blue goddamn app. So I'm scrolling, and I saw the caption was like, shaking my head, sad. I didn't even know what made me click on the video. Like, I think I just saw the gun, and I was like, like, I click on it, chicks fucking around.
He was
what was she doing? What was she doing with the gun, though?
Well, he said some shit, right? And she was like, we running down on you, pussy, or whatever. I forget what word she used, but we running down on you. And gang, all that other shit. And they were like this close. So he was like, I saw his face. He was like, hold on, you're making me nervous. Right as he said that, pow.
Oh.
And then the shit came out like
because the moron didn't realize there was one in the chamber.
Actually,
she killed her friend or not?
She killed him.
He lived.
She killed him.
He lived.
He lived?
He did live.
Wow.
Yeah,
I take that back.
Yeah, no. He lived.
I thought he was
from
fixed.
the video.
That was
though,
the
let
crazy.
me tell you.
Wow,
she
he lit.
shot him like in the head, and the shit is leaking.
Nah, it came out like a super soaker. It was That's what made it fucking crazy. That was the craziest shit I had ever seen.
It was like you could almost hear like.
That's nasty, but that's good. Like that's very descriptive for the listeners. Like now they get it.
I hate those type of videos. You guys in your snuff film.
It's not for the big part.
No, but that shit was crazy. Like I watched it, so I was just like, I'm like, yo, the internet's going too far. I really closed out my app, and I was like, the internet's going too far. I'm like, see, this is. And I don't want. It's another conversation, but Like, this is what, I don't want to get back to cops, that's why, but as a cop, if you see a car full of, now, like, you might be thinking about it, after seeing that video, right? If I was a cop, if I see a car full of fucks and there's mad noise coming out, I would be really like, like, I hope they don't have a 38 and they're fucking around, you know what I'm saying? But that video really, like, I don't know, I was thinking, like, the world is going too far. The shit that we see on the internet now is really, like, I don't know.
That shit's been going on, man. It's just the country we live in.
No, that's what I think.
Let me tell you, when I was young, I was maybe like 15, 16. My friend had like a revolver and was playing fucking Russian roulette.
For real?
Dead ass serious in the house. And I remember being like,
that shit
dead
crazy,
serious with his friend.
No,
like, with his friend. Like, I'm going to shoot you, pussy. Like, dead serious. And I was sitting there so scared. Like this. I was literally sitting there like this.
Wait, what were you?
Because
you were playing too?
No, I was just there.
She was playing.
I was not playing. I did not play with guns. But
but you knew it. Like, as soon as you saw it,
you were watching this shit.
I watched him put the fucking bullet in. And then he's...
Oh.
And I was like... And then I'm like, he ain't gonna do it. Legit.
Boom.
Like, pulled it back and pulled the trigger. And I was like, no, at his friends.
Oh,
it wasn't for himself.
Oh, fuck. That's not Russian roulette. That's some other shit.
I don't know what it was. I guess maybe something. But I remember being so scared and like frozen. Sitting there like, oh my God, he's about to die. Did something happen? Like, I was so scared. But then, like, nobody got shot, and he, like,
but you knew immediately,
this
is no good.
Yeah, but I'm like, but so all of this stuff goes on. I think it has to do with, like, people that, you know, there's immature people that shouldn't have guns. But, I mean, street guns is easy to get.
But that's what I was saying. Like, I think it's always been happening, obviously, since the beginning of time. But now we just see it. Like, you would have read about it. Or you would have saw like the pictures on the news. That would have been You gotta think like that shit happened in real time on the internet. I think that is like the craziest thing ever. Like
it was live.
He was live. That we watched. Wow. Like that shit is fucking insane to me. And it's like, damn, you know, if we could see all this, I don't understand how there's still like. I think I don't understand how it's still crime. Obviously, I know it's crime, but it's like I don't understand how shit gets out of control. Like a motherfucker shot herself in. Well, I mean, excuse me. She shot her friend in the car. Live, boom. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Now they got to go through a court proceeding. They got, like, no, we saw, she did that shit. We saw it. Like, there's no, like, that was an accident.
She still has a right to due process, motherfucker.
I think that's kind of crazy.
I agree.
They're just going through the motions. They're going to give her fucking time. Don't worry.
But see,
that's she's going anywhere.
Like we talked about with the,
yeah, but not for nothing. If she gets the right lawyer, there's going to be... Yeah. There's a way out of everything with the right lawyer.
She didn't get away scot-free. She was on video.
But that's why I brought it up, because we look what we talked about with the body cams turning them off. I mean, there's fucking countless cases I can run off the top of my head, but it wouldn't be far-fetched for her to do like 9 months for manslaughter. I mean, she black though, so if this is America, she's gonna do 19 years. Like, oh no, yeah, he didn't die.
She didn't kill
I keep forgetting about. To me, he's dead. I'm sorry. I know that's I told I told the fucked up story for the sake of the listeners. My apologies. But in my head, when I saw he's dead, so like I keep forgetting. Now I go running off with a scenario.
But he could die 15 years from now.
Oh yeah,
and then they charge him.
She might get
that's happened.
I mean, he could like go into a coma. He can get like a.
Yeah, no, a lot.
Even 20 years from now, though, they do that shit.
Yeah.
But bottom line, don't be in the car ganging with your friends and shoot them in the side of the fucking head. So on to some other. Let's get into some light shit for a little bit before we get into Fab and Emily B.
Oh.
I need your Wi-Fi.
I got you.
I don't some bullshit.
So I could go live.
Copy. Speaking of top off, right? So.
What?
Jesus.
What a smooth transition.
I'm just saying, like, since we're there. I saw that Top Off was getting a bad. Don't worry, I'm not going through your DMs. Jesus
That's
Christ.
That's not even my phone. That's
closed. Your
phone I was looking at. I was just looking at what your picture was in the background.
Nothing. It's absolute. It's white.
Why gotta be white for?
Because he likes. Because white is right.
Hey, listen.
No, that was racist. That was racist.
Bo knows his wife is white.
My wife is white like me. She's not white like you.
Ooh, motherfucker.
I don't know what that means.
When you figure that out, you figure the streets out. But hold on, let me find this. Wait, what was it? Where would we go with that? Damn, I forgot what I was saying. Did you smoke weed?
She was going live.
No, I don't.
Oh,
smoke
I was
weed.
Wi-Fi
And then
password.
you were like, speaking of
Wait, you
getting
gotta open
topped
that.
off.
No. I
Yeah,
meant
what the fuck?
I meant the music top off. We
I
talking
don't
about the
know
guy
what the
getting shot in the head.
Yeah.
And then I said, speaking of top off,
okay,
I took the
I get
top
it,
off the
I get
laid
it.
back.
God.
I meant that top off, not top. See, that's what you always
Fuck
trying
that
to go
song.
left. There
It
you
wasn't
go.
really that smooth.
I know, but
He
that
didn't
song
get it
sucks,
either.
yeah.
He didn't get it
Fuck
either.
that
So
song.
it's not my fault.
all right, that was my fault. But anywho,
Fab and Emily, right?
no.
No? Fuck
Top
it.
off reaction. Like,
Okay.
did you like the song? Did you like that song?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I thought you were talking
How
about the baby.
did you
I
not
think you're
hear a
talking about the
Beyonce
baby.
and Hove song? Where?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I forgot she was on that.
I guess
song,
you guys
too.
didn't like it. So
No,
moving on.
horrible.
I mean, it wasn't like something I don't really. That's like for the culture, you know what I mean? It's not for the music. It's for the
garbage.
culture.
That's for the garbage.
I think that's why I brought it up, because I saw a lot of people like, that shit is trash. Yeah, that shit is
You love that
trash.
shit.
Oh, that's garbage. Not really. I don't think it's trash, but that's
Did
why I
you
brought it
do
up to. What? I sent it to you.
Oh.
Whoops. But I think what do you think we're to the point where it's either fire or it's not in music? Because I hear some shit like that, right? Obviously I don't like it, right? But who am I to call the shit trash if that's what the
No,
kids
come on.
are
Shit
doing?
is shit, man. No matter what generation. I like fucking
Which one is it?
oldies from the 70s and shit.
Oh,
Curtis
shit.
Mayfield and fucking the Isley Brothers. I like all that shit from back in the day. I can appreciate that shit. This shit is garbage.
Sing us an
man.
Isley Brothers song.
Damn it. Well, Isley Brothers?
Yeah.
Hold on.
He's gonna do it.
Summer breeze. all over my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. Blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Oh, in my mind.
That was beautiful.
That was great. I'm proud of you.
That's-
I'm not
that's
clapping
Ron
for you.
Isley.
That was awful.
That
You
was
should
wonderful.
never-
That's what it sounds.
No, I believe it.
I
Honestly,
really
that's-
enjoyed it. I'm just gonna say.
All right, let's get to the good shit.
It's for the ladies anyway.
Emily B.
Oh, God.
and Fab.
Oh man.
Now let me just say, we don't know shit about what's happening with this, right? We don't know
Supposedly
what
she got her
fucking
teeth missing.
right.
Her teeth are numbers.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just,
She been posting on the gram.
I
Look,
don't.
she's fucking.
Her gram went private when I tried to lurk on her shit, so I don't do those follow
Well,
games.
she been posting on the gram.
So this is what I wanted to ask, right?
So your whole marriage, well, they're not married, but your whole
Yeah.
relationship, everything
get
is
into
in
that, too.
shambles.
It's been in
And you
shambles for
posting
10
on the
years.
gram?
He never loved that bitch. He was always
That's
reaching off
not
of him.
true.
No, he never did. I see
That's not true.
the early
Do
Love
you
and
know
Hip Hop
her?
in New York when she was on the show. Treated her like shit. He didn't even come on the show to even be around that bitch. He treated her like shit. She always crying, "Ooh, Fab doesn't love me." And she's just hanging out with the other people's rappers' girlfriends. Stupid bitch. And then she what? She
This-
calls
Why
her
are you-
pops
This
to
sounds
come.
very
Wait,
personal.
All right,
just
I
have a
can't use the B
question.
word. You're one of those women. I'm sorry.
No, I mean,
Nah, do you?
It's
man?
the Me Too
say
movement,
what
I
you want.
understand.
It's okay. I mean, don't ever call me a bitch because
No,
it
I-
would be a
I'm not
motherfucking
calling you a
problem.
bitch.
I think that would be out of
I just
pocket.
met you.
But I just think it's not really the nicest or most gentlemanly thing for you to call a woman a female dog meant for breeding
But I'm
purposes.
talking about
Oh
Emily.
man.
No,
He
but
said,
I mean,
but I'm
there's
talking
other
about
word.
Emily.
Call her a cunt, like
Wow.
You know,
Wow, that's extreme.
Women hate the C word. That's
yeah,
the
but
worst
I mean,
word you
that's
can
so
fucking
silly.
say.
Like
think
we
that's
all have
personal.
vaginas.
But you can't call her a bitch.
The worst you can, if you call me a vagina, I have a vagina.
All right,
People
what about
chase
tramp?
after me for my vagina
good.
regularly.
I
So
can't
ain't
say
mad.
tramp.
I mean,
Frank
you could-
Sinatra sang it. That's why the lady is a tramp.
Never heard that song.
You never heard that
was
song?
good,
That's the
though.
name of the
That-
song.
I like that you're
That was a
Sinatra.
good
I
one.
do a
That
good, I
was
do a
a
good
good
Sinatra. I do a good Sinatra.
Wait, but seriously, so we don't know shit about
Starting
Emily B
the
and Fab, right? But I wanted to get into like first. Let me just also say, if she's not missing teeth.
Look, he's
You know,
facing 10 years
I mean-
right
I mean-
now.
I
Is
mean-
he facing 10 years?
I
That's what
don't
I'm
know.
hearing.
That
So
I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying.
somebody's
I don't know
teeth
about
had
the
to be
facts.
missing to get 10 years.
I don't know about the facts, right? I do know this though. If you call the police on a black man in America, that's issuing him a death sentence. Like if you call the police talking about, listen. Oh no, let me pause. If he actually did kick her ass,
He didn't put
obviously
no
you gotta
hands on
call.
her.
But I'm just saying, if they got into some
You saw her
bullshit, you
video.
obviously gotta call the police. I can't. I want to be
He
very
didn't do
clear.
nothing.
But if you was in the house feeling whatever, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I'm just talking about the situation, and you call the police. That I think that's very dangerous to be like, yo, he got guns in here. I don't know what he's gonna do. I think that's
What
like.
kind of bitches?
But
what kind of cunt is that to call the
that
cops?
sounds way worse. But that's what I'm saying. When the cops come.
Okay, fine. You can get a pass for today with the B word.
All right.
No, I mean if it makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, if it's gonna make you
Yo,
feel
watch your
uncomfortable, I'm
mouth,
sorry.
son. What's
Look,
wrong with
man.
you?
What I'm just saying is that for your future with the ladies,
My future with the ladies sucks right now. I have
right?
no prospects.
So stop calling women bitches.
I don't think it's that because I was calling bitches when I was skinny, but I got fat. And nobody loves me no more. Nobody loves me.
Not for nothing. Chubby is in. I
No,
gotta tell you,
chubby's not
it
in.
is.
Because when I was skinny, I was getting attention. Now I get shit.
Chubby
I got
is in. Chubby is
No.
definitely in. I have a lot of friends who they're like, oh, I just want a little cuddly bear.
cuddly bear. And then they cheat on him, and they take all his money, and then they leave him.
Oof,
I mean,
this
I'm
got
all for the
personal.
taking all the money, but
Yeah,
the
you see?
cheating,
Oh, please.
Why do you
can't put a lot of money.
let's not go into that.
You got no, let's go. Let's
No,
go.
we're talking about Emily being fat. Motherfuckers
Fuck
say
them.
it's
We
him
don't
being
know
fat
that.
Listen,
for cursing
it takes
somebody
us
out.
where it takes us.
No, it don't.
And we
it's taking
say
me
that
to a
to
deep,
say
dark,
that.
down,
Hey.
dirty road.
I don't have the air horn button yet.
You got it right there. Go like.
No, that's
Don't
gonna be
get me-
so
Don't even
loud.
get me started with that thing. But no, seriously. Why are you
Bitter.
or that?
Come on, the
Things
shit
that
life
are
I've lived, all the shit that I went through with these broads, yeah.
Wait, so did someone take all your money, cheat on you, and then leave you? And you didn't kick
Not
her
one
out?
person. It was like different women. did
What's
different
with you?
things.
We just talked about this. You can't kick her. Even if she takes your money, I don't think you can
No,
kick
I
her.
never
ass.
put my.
Yeah, but
You
like
can
that's why you always have to
definitely
have a
crash your car into her
girlfriend,
car.
a friend that's a girl.
Alexa about to call the police.
I'm
Right.
calling the police.
She's gonna be like, that's gonna be like 911 on the way. We're not gonna be able to stop it.
I'm gonna be like, Bo hit me.
Oh, see, there you go. Death sentence. Now they're gonna come in and smoke
Oh,
me
yeah.
on the song.
Would never do that.
Don't say never.
Not cheat. I mean, if you hit me, I would call the police.
No, see, don't even say it.
She's bringing up scenarios.
Yeah,
Don't even think
well,
about
don't
it.
give me that one. Do it to him. Like,
No, don't do it to me.
Well, let's talk
Either
about
way, they're
these-
coming here arresting you first.
That's true.
That's what's fucked up about the game. Alexa, please don't call him. But nah, for real. Well, I mean, we were talking about Emily, but then we got
Yes.
sidetracked with. I don't want to
It's
talk about
bullshit.
Emily.
Because
With
he's
your
facing
pop.
10 years for what? Cursing somebody out?
Wait.
And-
You sound like you want to defend her, so just go ahead
Yeah,
and
you
get your shit
fucking-
off. Like,
No,
you
No,
keep-
no,
that's-
I'm not. Well, because I have been in an abusive relationship
Oh, okay.
relationship
All right,
or
never mind.
two before,
Yeah, that sucks.
and like I just feel like their relation. I've also grown up in the music industry. I've dated people in the industry. It's a different lifestyle. It's not like. Not to minimize it for either side, but it is a different lifestyle. Like, you know you're dating a rapper.
Yeah.
You know he's fucking women. You know he's going to do what he want to do because it takes a certain type of person to be an artist.
Yeah.
It takes a certain type of man to look in the mirror every day like, oh, how do I look? Is this my angle?
What's wrong with that?
No, but I'm saying it's a certain type of
yeah.
man who's worrying about being fly and fresh and doing all of this stuff every single day, and they're arrogant and full of themselves. They have to be to make it. So I'm not like saying, like fuck you artists who feel like that about yourselves.
Sure.
But you have to be to make it. Because nobody else is going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You got to believe in yourself a million times more than
So,
anything else. So fucking with this dude that you knew before you had other kids,
She's
you
been dealing
had
with this
kids
shit
with
for
him or
10
whatever
years.
it was,
Yeah.
that this is who you was dealing with. And I'm not saying it in a negative way about Fab. I'm not saying like, whatever, but it's just like rappers fuck women.
But is that what this
They're
is
not
about?
monogamous.
I don't even think that's what this is about.
No, but I'm saying that because you brought up like how she was on the thing, boohoo, crying, or whatever. It's an exchange. So like I date you, who's a rapper or an athlete, and I'm financially stable. I don't have to worry about no money. I get fame. I get
So you would be
free
quiet?
stuff, and I have
So you
whatever I
just
want.
settle?
That's not for me.
Oh.
I don't date.
Ah,
I
it was
don't
the
date.
fun. I was
And
like,
you
this
wouldn't
is
like the
getting
name of
good.
it.
Like,
No, I don't date because my attitude is just set up a little differently. That I don't date rappers and athletes by choice. It's just not my thing because my attitude is set up real fucked up. So if you cheat on me and you tell me you love me and you're gonna marry me and we're engaged or gonna get married, we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna fuck your whole life up.
Why are you so
Wow,
vengeful?
jeez.
Because it's not right to. I'm not cool with it. I'm not down. But the thing is, I know I'm smart enough to know like, oh, that life is not for me. Because we're gonna have a problem.
I respect that.
For you to then sit back and cry about it after that's what's going on, but you knew what you signed up for.
And she had no right to tell her father, who had
No,
no
she
right to come
did.
to the house.
Nah,
Well,
that's
Take
why.
his guns? Take the man's guns?
Of course.
No, you don't take a man's gun. Do you have a license to even carry that gun in your hand and take it from my house, my property? You come to my fucking house?
That's why I wanted
Because
to
this
talk
bitch calling you and I'm not even putting my hands on her, I'm not doing nothing.
So
She's wilding out on me.
allegedly, the argument happened because
Because we're doing a terrible
wait,
job.
I want to hear this because
the argument happened because she didn't let Fab know she was going to be in LA at the same time he was in LA. He found out and he was salty. So this is how the argument began with them.
Why? She was gonna do her own thing in LA?
Well, I don't know. It's not clear if she was there to go like fuck with another dude or she was there. She didn't tell him because she just wasn't talking to him and wasn't feeling him for that moment. Like,
that's fishy though. You don't do that shit.
well, that's.
You living in my
when
house?
I went to Atlanta for the Hip Hop Awards, my man was in Atlanta too, and I wasn't
You
talking
didn't
to
check
him.
in?
I
You
was
gotta
not
check in.
talking to him. He knew I was there, but I didn't let him know that
Did you
I
put
arrived
respect
where
on
I
his
was
name?
staying, where I was at. Like I didn't. We didn't talk until I was leaving when he decided to call me. Like, oh, so you wasn't gonna say nothing to me, and we in the same city? No, we was in a fight. So they might have
think
been
that's
already
crazy.
in a fight.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy.
That's fucked up.
You said your attitude was set up different. I don't know, like I probably would have never spoken to you again. Like I would be like, she got 48 hours. If this phone don't ring, I don't know. Because I think
I've been through that
in the
before.
Fab
They never
situation,
He knew I
They
was
never called.
he knew I was going. Like he knew I was going to the
Never
Hip Hop
called. They
Awards.
never called.
dirty.
He was going to the Hip Hop Awards, so we was both going.
But
We were initially supposed to go together. We got into a fight.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, geez, you're on your, like, you go how you want to go. I'm going to go how I want to go with my friend. And then,
And where'd you go? To the fucking club, right? That's where you went.
of course I was in the club, but that's like,
Yeah, see, of course.
that tone was like
There we
you
go.
just came home and he was really asking. Like that sounded real familiar. Like, and where'd you go, huh?
Where were
you
you all
was
day?
shaking their ass on the motherfuckers in the
Sashaying
club.
your shit around town.
No, I mean,
That's
so
hilarious.
I go to the club like not anymore really, but like I would go to the club all the time. I'm not in the club shaking my ass on
Oh,
people,
what are you
but
doing there? Drinking? And then doing
I
what?
don't even drink.
So what are you doing in the club?
I meet with DJs.
And other
I
men.
meet with other.
And then you're still in a relationship with
Mad
this guy.
guilty.
But he
But
didn't
these
call
are good-
you.
but these
Now
are
you
valid
meet another
questions.
guy and you're drunk in the club at 4 a.m. and you're dancing
Wait, but I
and
don't
grinding,
drink. I
dirty
don't drink.
whining. And all this other
I
shit.
definitely do
My
not
son
dirty
said,
wine
"You
to
dirty wine
anybody
all over
in
the
the
place.
club.
It's
'Cause
party
I
over.
don't want nobody dingling on my ass.
My son said,
Damn.
"Dirty wine."
I like that dirty wine music, but you know.
No, for real though. So he
No, but
didn't check
okay,
in.
whatever. So supposedly she didn't say anything to him. Then he found out, of course, that
Okay.
she was in LA, and then that's where the argument started. I feel it's like a double-edged sword for me. I don't think that a man should ever. So he allegedly put his hands on her. I don't know if he actually did or maybe he threatened to because she don't look fucked up on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
She's a lying ass bitch.
you know, when people beat me up, I looked like I got beat up.
Wait, you really? This took a crazy turn. But so like you were. This was like a
Legit situation
legit
in my life,
abuse-
yeah.
Like multiple occasions.
Yes.
Okay.
But
So this is not how you would have been operating after a situation like that. To just be
right,
on
like
Instagram.
why you're scared of him, but you went outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't
That's
doing
not
nothing.
going to happen. Like it's just because I've been in that situation. I don't like it's people. The first guy that I was with that was abusive to me. I was very comfortable with him. I was with him for a long time, and my mouth was crazy. But like, if he had just like done something to me, I would stay away from him for like a few days because I was afraid.
Yeah.
So
That's
you're
fucked
not
up.
going to tell me that somebody punched you in your face and knocked your teeth out. And really OD like that. Like he
Yeah.
dead ass. He ain't just grab you and shake you and
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
you a little bit. Not that that's okay. But I'm just saying it wasn't something minimal. He punched you dead in your
Valid.
face, and you outside while he's arguing, yelling. Girl.
True.
Yeah.
And that's
No,
what.
Wish your pops there.
And that's what
Well,
I thought
you're
was
so
a little
angry.
funny.
Why does the dad?
No, that
get
matters.
angry?
Because you're
That
bringing the father-in-law,
matters.
and he tells
Yeah,
her,
facts.
he's like, you know I don't like this guy. Why is he at my house?
Facts.
And
That's
then-
that's what I
And he's
caught
like, that's
that
my
too.
fucking daughter. It's my
Yeah,
fucking daughter.
facts.
And then he's like, yo, I got a bullet with your name on it. And that's why he's getting 10 years now. He's facing 10 years.
And that's what I thought. I'm glad you said that, because that's why I'm like,
that's
he didn't
bullshit,
really.
Bro.
He didn't.
What happened to
I
freedom
just
of
feel like he
speech?
was wrong.
What happened to freedom of speech?
But you can't threaten people.
Oh, come on. You just said, fuck you, pussy.
He didn't
That's
say
a threatening tone of manner and
Oh,
mannerism. Fuck you, pussy, to a guy who's got a gun on him? Like, what are you doing?
Because I'm bout it. Gang,
See?
gang. No,
Oh,
I'm
so
just
you're
saying.
going to fuck shit.
She had me right there. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
I was like, you're going to fuck shit.
No, I'm just playing. No, but
No, but
it's
seriously.
different. You can't threaten people.
No, but let me tell you. If say
It's a family matter, you know?
Right. Say you can't in a
come
situation you can't call, like, if I came home and my wife's dad was there like, yo, nah, not right. I'm like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face with that
fucking
bullshit.
hell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
my
you
gun
know
back,
that
too.
you also don't march in line. Like you.
Marching line. That's what I'm saying.
Security was there. He had his
That's
security
why
there.
I don't operate that way. Like, I couldn't imagine my wife being. That's not even. First of all, even being somewhere, taking a
First of
separate
all,
flight
though,
is crazy.
No,
Like,
it's not crazy.
Yes, that's crazy. Like,
They fly
hey, what are you doing in
separately
LA?
all the time.
But that's
They're
what I'm
in
saying.
different cities from each other constantly. It's not like you and your wife that y'all live with each other,
Right,
and then
that's
if you
why I
go
say it's
somewhere, she's
different.
like, "What time is it? I'm gonna drop you off, and I'm gonna pick you up, and I'm gonna check in with you every day." Like, that's not the type of relationship they have. They both have their own very busy careers. That one's over here and one's over here, and they, get into the
Is
bag.
Emily that busy?
I was,
Yes.
I was just
Busy.
thinking that. I was like, the fuck did she do?
Please,
But I let
man.
you finish.
No,
I'm
but
not,
she
but I didn't want to
is,
sound
like,
mad
legit
sexist because you know how I get.
She is a legit stylist in real life.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay.
Okay, that's a valid career. Like, doing that, I'm like, okay, I can see that. I thought you were gonna say some
She
crazy
styled
shit. Like,
Fabber.
Alright.
She still probably
He's fleet.
does.
Yeah.
he's
And
free.
she's a legit, but there's also like always business opportunities that you might not see, and you might not see somebody
sure,
is
sure,
lit.
sure.
But there's clothing lines, there's overseas.
Sure,
There's
sure.
so many things and so many meetings that people are at getting these checks that you don't even realize. You like, what is this bitch doing besides like
Yeah.
sucking Fab's dick, fucking him, and taking care of his kids?
No, I didn't even
But
think
she
that. I
does
didn't think
have
that. I
her own
didn't think
career
that.
and
Yeah, I
has
didn't
had
think
her
But
own
he's the
career.
breadwinner.
You don't
He
even
brings
know
home the
that.
bacon.
You don't,
But
I-
but
you-
not
you're
for nothing.
you're not-
Let
you
me
wouldn't be
tell
sure.
you something.
Maybe
Not for
maybe clients
nothing.
are slow for her.
I'm
right now.
pretty sure that
Uh-oh.
that she can support herself and her kids by herself.
I believe that.
Maybe not in the same
Well, she got rich
way
friends, yeah.
that she is accustomed to now from being
I don't think
with
her
Fab
life would
for
change,
so long.
though.
But I don't think it would be. She's not going
you
to
don't think her
anybody's
lifestyle would
project
change
or
if she left
low income
Fab?
house.
Not like drastically. I'm sure she would still live in the same house. She'd probably drive the same cars. She'd probably go to the same places, but she probably wouldn't be having 28 different furs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, because obviously 2 incomes are always
She's
going to be
a
better than
fashion-
one.
She's a stylist.
But that's what I was going
She
to
would
say.
have all of those
I'm just
things.
saying it from the point
she
of.
might not have a big house and might
Sure.
not have all the cars. She would have all the clothes,
Right.
all the makeup, all the
But I don't
fancy
even want to
things.
limit her to that. I'm just saying, obviously 2 incomes in a relationship are better than one, so I don't think her lifestyle would drastically change. Like, she probably wouldn't have to move.
I guess so.
And that's also what I wanted to get into.
Like if Fab left her tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think she would have to move.
She got 3 kids by that motherfucker. She got
And
him
she's
already
calling the
by the
cops on her.
balls.
She's calling the cops.
He gonna
on him.
forever have to write a check.
That's what I'm saying. That's
for
what I'm
each
saying.
Of those kids.
That's what I'm saying. Like, her life
now
wouldn't change.
her life would not change. But
Nah, her
I'm
shit
saying if
wouldn't-
she didn't ever have Fab, like if Fab never
Oh
made
no,
it to be a
no,
superstar.
no! I'm not gonna say she worked.
Then she
she
would've
worked
never
in the
been with him.
mall.
That's what I'm saying.
But
No,
I-
she was
Fab
already
wasn't-
a stylist, though. Like, if she would have broke up
Yeah,
with Fab
but
and never had
she's
his
with him,
kids, she
'cause
was
he's a
already a
rapper.
stylist.
But that's why it's weird to talk about. I don't want to speak about them specifically. I just want to use that situation because I don't know them, so it's weird. I think the fact that they're not married, like I feel, if you're not married, you're single. No matter how long we've been together, like if we're
I
together,
second that.
no facts. If we're together for 7 years, right?
Yeah.
What I'm gonna say, like, yo, that's my wife, and I didn't actually marry you. That doesn't count. Like you, and so say I was with a girl for however many years, right? 5 years, right?
Yes.
And I just refer to her as my wife, but she's not actually. We didn't actually say I do. If she says, "Yo, I'm going to LA this weekend," there's only but so many times like I could be like, "Nah, actually, you're not doing that." After a while, she's gonna be like, "You're not. There's no ring on this finger."
Yeah.
Like after a while, you're gonna get the shit.
Over a decade,
Right?
man.
But she don't need to marry him to get the check. She already got the check.
Why is it
She
gotta
has
be about the
3
check
babies.
though? Why can't it be about fucking love? Is that what it's supposed to be?
They don't
about?
need the tax write-offs.
Yeah, you know that's interesting that you've always made it about the bag. What's up with that?
Because, like,
That's
why
how women
people
are.
get married, like, they already been together forever. Some people are just not fans of marriage. Some people don't feel like that always has to be the progression. So her stability doesn't have to come from marriage. She has 3 children by him. He's going to be there no matter what. He don't have no fucking choice. And he's going to have to take care of his kids.
I don't like it.
So I'm just saying that if that's not something that their relationship progressed to, or that's not what they want, like I said even before, they have publicly dealt with infidelities forever.
Yeah.
They have, why do I want to marry you? I might love you. We might have a beautiful family together. I might not want to have 3, 4 baby daddies and all type of stuff. So it might work for what it is. But I might not want to, before God, say, like, and have you lie to me to my face and say that you're going to be faithful and stay by me through thick and thin, and that same night you fucking another bitch? No.
Oh, but come on, women are doing some shiesty shit.
You don't think that? You don't think like a rapper could be faithful?
No.
Oh, come on. There's faithful rappers.
They gotta be faithful rappers.
I
come on.
highly doubt it. The lifestyle is so ridiculous.
When you're dating another celebrity, when celebrities are dating celebrities,
it doesn't matter.
I'm sure,
how often does it work?
You know why? I don't like. There's cops that have girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna happen with every man. I don't think it's gonna happen with every man. I don't think my dad's ever cheated on my mom in 46 years. Really? I respect that.
I really deadass. I mean, my grandfather did cheat on my grandmother. No
Yeah, sure. But I was just like, it made me think, like, 46 years.
46 years. My parents will be together 46 years in July.
That's beautiful.
I don't think my dad has ever stepped down with my mom.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I really don't believe that, and I think.
But that's good.
Right. See, Tiff says my dad is not cheating. Where he gonna go?
That's what I'm saying. But see, you being selective. That's selective.
But let
sexism,
me tell you something. I mean, listen, if my mom cheated, I don't know, but she would be more likely to cheat than him. My mom was popping back in the day. But
when women cheat, like, there's no coming back from that. If a man cheats, we can get through that. But if a woman cheats, like, nah.
It hurts, man.
That's a stinger. I don't know.
I mean, it burns right here in your fucking, yeah.
Men love harder than women. I don't know if you know.
First one took a year, man. A year. I didn't get over this shit right here. You feel it every time you think about something.
Is that why you guys like threaten to like beat up girls that break your heart and kill them?
No, I wouldn't.
I didn't fucking do that.
Think I've ever.
Well, I can almost guarantee you that's a lie. I
can
guarantee you that I have threats from you.
Me? No, that wasn't a.
Because you know that I got that old BlackBerry, and I have receipts.
No. But like, you're gonna leave me? I swear to God, I'm gonna find you. I said that to you.
No, not in the same way, but like. When guys don't really care about you, no matter what you do, they don't care. They're not upset. But like when guys like love you, then they like get extreme with it. Like, I'm gonna smack you in your fucking face.
I guess that's true. Well, not really.
I threatened to smack. I'm not
saying
that
I
would never say that. Like that sounds crazy.
I was referring to another situation.
Okay. Copy. But see, and that's why this is a fine line. You know what I'm saying? What? Are you not? Did I really say? If I said it, just say it.
No.
Because I'm genuinely.
This is something that recently happened to me.
Oh, okay. Because you had a look. You gave the look. You gave that like. And I thought.
Because I hope this motherfucker watches.
Wait, hold on. Somebody threatened you?
Never talk to him again. Yeah.
To smack you? He said he was gonna run down on you and smack the shit out you.
In my face? No, we were in the same place.
Word?
I should fucking
out loud?
smack you in your face, and I was like, okay, and you'll go to jail. And then he's like, okay, and I'll come right out and I'll smack you in your fucking face again too.
He was on one.
But what were you saying?
Then he told me he hopes I die.
I didn't want to ask that.
No, I literally.
Can I ask how it rolled into that? Yeah. I'm not gonna say what'd you do. I don't mean it like that. I just mean like.
Okay, fine.
He
wanted me to go stay at a hotel with him, and this is like an ex. I was over it. I was like, yeah, no. And then he got so angry because
he loves you so much. Go on.
He's out of pocket for that. Like I got the gavel here. I'm gonna say out of pocket.
Out of pocket.
Nah, dead ass. I gotta. Nah, you know why?
No, but like when we have gotten into arguments since we've broken up, we've gotten into any type of arguments. And because, like, I just do whatever I want and I'm, like, over it and I'm nonchalant about it, it makes him so angry because there's no reciprocation of the feeling.
How long did you guys...
so cold. I mean, that's what he's thinking. Like, she's so cold and bitter.
Yeah, and he's like, I was trying to do
I
something
loved
nice
it.
for you, and it's
Yeah.
never enough.
Yeah.
And I'm like, trying to get your dick sucked and fuck me is not doing nothing for
Oh,
me.
my God.
Valid.
So it's gotta be
Presents
about
for
the
me
bag.
come like Gucci, Fendi, Hermes, Prada,
I knew those names were coming.
cars,
I knew those
Damn.
names were coming.
cash. I
Damn.
took
Oh,
cash.
Cash. The old, good old Johnny Cash.
I mean, that's a way to make me feel like a little nicer about you. I'm not going to fuck you for you giving me a present. I should
Ah, shit.
get those things every day just because.
Yeah.
No, I'm not rolling with that. I think women it gotta be like, we gotta creep together. Like, we gotta be like,
Yeah.
all right, when you're like, what am I gonna get out of this? It gotta be a little bit, you gotta show your hand a little bit. You can't be like, yo, he gotta give me some gifts before we
But
get
you know what?
rolling.
That's not always the case. Like, you know, I always have to get something out of it, right? But sometimes what I get out of it is like quality time, emotional stability.
Oh, bullshit.
That's
Listen,
worth to everything.
How often does a man have to buy you something? A gift.
When you're
How
saying
often
quality
per
time, I
month?
really
Per
wasn't
month.
rolling. I'm like, come on, geez. Like, that's in the
No,
contract.
How
I'm
often?
serious.
Every 2
No,
weeks?
it's not.
A month?
Yo, what's wrong with you?
3 months? 2
No,
months?
I don't have like a.
Come on.
You don't
I
have
dated
You'll be like,
somebody
it's
for
2
a
months,
month.
this motherfucker ain't bought me shit.
No, I've
Fucking
dated
with this
somebody
guy.
for like a year, and he never bought me a present.
Nah,
Come on,
he
really?
was out of line.
Valentine's
You know.
Day.
Valentine's Day flowers
Oh, what's wrong with fucking flowers? What are you supposed to get you? Fucking
in a
Zales?
year.
He went to Jared.
Yo,
What do you want?
Wait, a year is a long time not to buy anybody anything.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't, though. Me?
Yes.
What?
Oh, that makes sense.
Well,
No,
here we
not
go.
you.
I'm like,
I can see the telepathy.
That was
going
like
on.
too long ago.
that's,
I don't even
that's,
fucking know.
but you're making me feel mad guilty. Like, I know
No.
things that I'm like,
You
I can see
do
the-
know this.
look,
Remember, I
I can see
called
the
you about
telepathy.
this.
What?
oh, I do
Yes.
know. See,
He
I'm going
knows-
to tell
no,
you.
he knows the situation, so he knows I'm not like lying right now. Like I'm dead
listen.
serious.
You kept, I'm a real friend, right?
One
so
flower is
when you
sent
get
you
me,
on your own.
when you, as a
One
friend,
flower
if you
every
say
day
like,
for the
yo,
rest of your life.
don't say anything, or don't, like, one of those moments, like, I kind of be like I would have never said that. The cameras are rolling. Like, I wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, the dude. Like, I was just like, wait, I was like,
No,
do I
because
know?
he's
Like, I
saying
don't
that
know.
I'm full of shit, and you're saying like
Nah,
no.
shit.
But in real life, listen,
I can't understand
make
that for the
really
life of
good
me.
money. I take good care of myself. Like
Yeah.
I don't need a man for those type of things.
But you're looking
But
for it.
no.
You're fishing
I would
for it.
like somebody to be able that I could build with. If you don't have shit, how I'm gonna build with you? How are we gonna buy a house? How are we gonna build a family? I'm
You
not.
start from scratch. You just love the
I'm
guy and
not
see where it takes
supporting.
you.
No, I don't have no kids for a reason, and
Nah, I
I'm not
think
gonna have a
you're a
man
smart
that's
one.
gonna be my child. Okay, but
She's smart. Fuck.
but
She talks about
you know
baby
you have to build with somebody. They have to have something so that you guys can come together and build a foundation.
So you don't believe in marriage? Like, if
I
the
do
guy
believe-
So what,
didn't
you
want to
check
marry
guys'
you, you
credit
wouldn't
scores?
mind.
No, I do believe in marriage.
I mean, so how long would be enough to be like, all right, are we doing this or not?
Now at this point in my life,
At this point in your life,
2 years.
maybe if that. But I'm not staying with
Wow.
somebody for more than 2 years, and like you not. About 1 year, I'm like, so what you trying to do, G's? Like,
Nah, 2 years is when like it could make or break you. It's usually the 2 year span.
2 years is a long time.
no, I
man.
feel
A
like
lot of
after
breakups
a
happen
year,
after 2 years.
my parents got married after 6 months. They've been married for 46 years.
All right.
They've never separated.
That might have been an anomaly. Like,
No,
that shit ain't regular.
my
like.
parents, one of their friends, got married after 3 weeks. They have been married for 45 years.
When you know,
All
you
right.
know.
But the point is, the guy has to be financially stable and have a good credit score to be with you.
No,
In a
like
marriage.
I mean, even the
You
credit
Yes.
would
score
definitely
we
check
can
his
work
credit
out.
score. No.
I
I'm
definitely-
not rolling. You're
I-
not gonna sit here and bullshit me, my
I'm
G.
saying
If
I
you found-
definitely have checked people's credit.
No, I'm saying if a guy
You
had
can
a
check mine right
490,
now.
you're not fucking with him. Like a 5.
It depends how much money he makes. You could pay to make those
True.
things get fixed.
I mean, yeah, right. True, facts. But like,
I ain't got no fucking internet.
you have to
You
like,
need to have the Wi-Fi.
you have to. I'll text it to you. You have to. It's all. It's true. It's all situational. You gotta run. You gotta run.
So
certain-
my ladies say too, we're getting
What?
older.
What?
You
Oh,
can't
so
be in
what?
like a 7-year relationship and you
I agree
playing
with that.
house. Like, let me tell you something.
No,
Until
that's
I'm
different.
engaged, I'm not cooking for you every night. I'm not doing your laundry.
Nah, I'm not rolling.
I'm not going to be doing all of those things for you because you're not going to play house with me. You can't have the milk for free. You got to buy this cow.
But
Move.
But
So
like,
what? What are you talking about? Vacations?
that's what the limits though.
That's
like,
what it takes. Bags and vacations.
No.
Cars.
So I just told you I was with someone for like
A
a
year.
year
True.
that bought me not a motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
We never
and
went on a
she
trip.
never even brought it up.
Nothing. Never even had an argument about it.
I respect that. And I respected it. Like, I'm like, that's valid of you.
As a person, like, he provided me with emotional stability. Like, I always knew if I called, he was going to pick up. If I had a problem, he was going to be there for me. Like, he will let me talk to him about what I feel and, like, give me good sound advice. And, like, he's a good dude. So, like, I'm not going to throw away a relationship with a good dude because he's not, like, tricking.
And, you know, I think that's...
It's not that serious.
Is that
but
how
I'm
women
just...
look at men, though? Like, a lot of women look at men as tricks, right?
No.
For the most
No,
part.
I feel like a guy who tries to buy my love is
It's
a
gonna be
fucking
looked
trick,
at.
and I
Facts,
gotta
facts,
get
facts.
out
So
of
you
there.
don't,
It's on
you don't
us.
respect him.
No.
No.
So if he treats you too good, you run away.
It's not
Saved in
treating
the
me
phone.
too good. It's trying to buy me.
Wait, can we flip this? Because I think
So
you
he
got
has to-
you got all the questions. I think we
I know.
gotta ask you, like,
you want the
Feels a
gift,
little
but it
emotional.
depends on when you get
getting
the
to
gift.
something.
No.
Are
Okay.
you
I'm
putting out?
talking
I'm
about
trying to defend the
no.
men, man.
I'm
Just
just
fucking
talking
get to
about
it.
in the instance of this person who said he was going to punch me in my face, and he's like,
Oh,
"Oh,
that's
I was trying
different.
to do
No, he's
something for you,
different. No, this
right?"
guy's
And
different.
I'm like, "Well,
Oh, wait,
if
this
you
the
want
same
to."
dude?
Yes, this
No,
is the same
not
guy.
that was for a year.
So this guy treated you good, though.
This
He
guy I
just
was with
never gave you
before for
shit.
like 2 years. The guy who said he was going to punch me in the face, he did not ever treat me good. Okay. He also happens to be an artist.
Call
So-
Mona.
A recording
Somebody
artist?
call Mona.
Huh? Yes, a rapper.
You wouldn't like my record label name. You would hate it.
You have a record label?
Not a real
Slap
one.
a
but
bitch records.
It's coming. Yeah. Oh, thanks. We didn't
I
need
mean,
Death
you
Row.
might get some good ass whoopings behind that.
No, Tony Ayo said it was funny. He DM'd me that shit on Twitter years ago. He's like, it's funny though, but you gotta change the name, you know? If you want
Slap
to
a
be taken
bitch
serious.
records. You think it could work?
No.
Slap a bitch records.
I don't
Death
think
Row.
it could work for you.
If we get Chris Brown, the first artist,
Chris
This
Brown
is
would
crazy.
never sign to you in his life.
Bobby Brown, and then we form the supergroup Brown.
How much do you
Bagging
think
These
it would
Hoes.
take Chris Brown to sign to Slap a Bitch Records? Like 75
Come on,
mil?
man. And then
I
Ray
think for
Rice.
a
Ray
hundred-
Rice is
I
gonna
don't
be head
think
of
he should
security.
ever sign to a
Ray
label.
Rice is gonna be head of security.
See, now you're gonna be indicted.
We the new Death Row.
This
This
is why you ain't never gonna get a good bitch.
Wait,
Oh, thanks.
now you can't call them bitches now. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
I mean, I can.
Then you-
I'm not breeding with
So it's
him.
like the N-word.
Oh,
Yes.
no, don't take it there. No, don't take it there. See, there you go.
Cunt
You
is
didn't
okay,
lose
though.
it.
Cunt is
Cunt
okay.
is
Yeah.
fine. But don't drag it, goddamn.
Call them
Cunt
all
delicious.
cunts.
So listen, wait, hold on, close that. What's wrong with you?
I was trying to show my credit score.
I know, I see you. Like,
Why, are you trying to go on a date or something?
No, I'm just
Send a
saying.
Credit Karma. Oh, yeah, look, that could be. He was trying to get his
You said,
It's
you know, I
passive.
want to see what it is, to see what your judgment of a good score is.
Shit. Are we doing this
Well, I don't have
live
the
on the
internet.
gram?
I got 3G in this motherfucker. I'm supposed to have
Gonna
5G.
take a minute.
bitch.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not.
I'm supposed
I
to
mean,
text
he said that I'm discriminating based on credit score. I'm not discriminating based on credit
You
score.
said
I
you
don't
checked.
think that. Yeah, of
And you
course
would have
I've checked.
discriminated if it was bad when you checked.
I mean, it depends how bad. I mean, but I don't really. I'm really a lover. Like in real life, I am a lover. If I'm really
fucking
in
that.
love with somebody and I care about them and their credit score is fucked up, I'm not gonna real life leave you.
What if he's just broke?
I
What?
mean, so this guy who wanted to smack me in
sounds
my
like
face
he's
or punch
broke?
me in my face, whatever, he's been broke.
That sounds like
forever.
that's
Did you call
broke.
the
That's
cops on
broke
him?
dude problems.
No, because he didn't actually hit me, but I was scared.
You got to be broke to want to punch a girl in the face. It's true.
Yeah, he was broke.
There's rich motherfuckers.
He's
that
been
got it.
broke.
You ever
It's
seen
levels.
Sugar
But
Hill?
look, you saying
I
fast.
shouldn't say it's levels.
saw
That's
the movie
fucked up.
Sugar
I
Hill?
didn't mean. I don't mean that. I take that back. But I mean, like, yeah, that sounded crazy. But I mean, like, it's rich dudes that do that, but they know at that point is a different dynamic. If a rich dude smacks the shit out of you, he knows, like, yo, I just gave up half my shit because if she leaves me, I got, like, you know what I'm saying?
Unless there's
If
a good prenup.
That's what I'm saying. It's levels to this shit because I'm not saying it's okay, obviously. But I mean, like, if a rich dude smacks the shit out of you, you're like, all right.
My friend said first date rules come with roses, a nice
All you
whip,
gotta do is
and your
paste that
credit
shit
karma available.
What?
That's the first date rules. Roses, a nice car, and your credit karma available.
No. The first
Literally.
date?
Yeah.
I'm not rolling.
Kidding.
Oh, I'm like.
She was just kidding, like saying all that.
Okay, podcast facts. I was gonna say, come on, my G. Like, who's taking you out?
Eventually, you find out these things about a person. I am really a sucker for love, so I'm not gonna say for me.
I don't know about that.
No, I am.
I gotta
sucker for that money.
I fucking took care of his broke ass for 2 years.
And what's wrong with that?
Supported him with his, rapping shit.
What did he give you? What did he give you?
Well, I want to hear his bars.
Nothing but a dick.
Can we hear his bars? Type in his. You ain't gotta say his name.
Yeah, is he good?
I want to hear his
I
bars.
cannot do that.
Why? Do it.
I'm not doing that.
Why?
I can't. I'm gonna hear it after, and I'll talk about it next week on the podcast. But no, I'm just kidding. I definitely want to hear his song though.
You know who it is? Probably fucking Vado, right? That piece of shit.
No, it's not Vado.
Or fucking Mano, one of those cocksuckers.
It's not
Yo,
Vado.
I actually almost spit this shit
I have
out.
actually been
that was
around
mad
both of them, and they
specific.
have
Like, I don't
never
know,
been
like-
yeah, that was very
That was
why?
mad weird. Like, I felt like that kind of worked. Like when he said Vado, I was like, wait, that sounds like close.
It
Like
could happen.
That doesn't
close.
sound far fetched actually. Like.
Close.
Nah,
It could
let me
happen,
ask you something. This because we were talking about exes and we got over it a little bit, and I saw this shit like weeks ago, and I wanted to talk about it, but it never like mattered. I saw that Vivica Fox
Ugh.
I know that. When was the last time you heard that fucking name?
First of all, do you not realize she looked like a tranny now? Like, girl.
I legit haven't
She was
seen her in
funny
a
on
while.
Curb Your Enthusiasm a few years ago.
But her face
Yeah.
looks like she is a tranny. Shout out to my tranny friend.
She was cool.
No, but
But-
facts. I know what
But
you mean.
she looks like she got too much shit done to her face. Her wig is well off. Like, girl,
I haven't
no.
seen. I honestly
And
haven't
so
seen
it's
it. Right?
no wonder that she has to talk about like fucking Fifth
Yeah, that's where I was going.
to like get a little attention because your face ain't doing it, boo. And but that's so weird. Like, I mean, I dated you, but I'm not like I'm not trying to go on here and talk about
trying
like
to get your likes up.
if we-
No, I was playing.
First of all,
Now I'm about to be blocked on all social networks.
it would be
She's
me
gonna
who gets
leak- she's
your
gonna leak
likes
the BlackBerry
up
footage.
because
True. Shit,
you know I'm a good look.
Somebody
for
call
anybody.
Mona.
Mona Lisa.
No, Scott.
Mona Scott.
No, but seriously though, that right? Like with like when is it? And like how you brought that up? Obviously,
So irrelevant.
We have never we don't even talk about that. We've never
Because
obviously
it's
it was
over
a joke,
10
right?
years old. Like, it's
Right,
so
right.
irrelevant.
That's my point,
Like,
like-
who gives after 5 years, I think that it's undone.
That was my exact
it is
question.
okay,
At
yeah.
what point is it like I never even knew you? Like after 5 is like
Yeah.
a perfect number. After 5 years, don't tell people you my ex. Like don't
This
don't
really
be talking.
upsets
you
you.
want to-
Yo, that shit really.
No.
I don't like
You know
that
why?
shit.
Because
You're
there
an
was
ex.
a
You're
lot
an ex.
of-
Always an ex.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not. That
there
shit
was
is
a lot of fake Mrs. McCrimmons
facts
in life. So
was
that's
a
why
Playboy.
I
And
pay homage
I like the way
to
that sounds. I
at
really
the
like
I'm
it.
calling you
real
Playboy from now on. That's
Mrs.
it.
I appreciate
McCrimmon.
that. You're a good man.
King Bo
You're a good
Price,
friend.
Playboy. AKA Playboy.
But I'm just saying that this particularly upsets you
Facts.
because, we had an incident where somebody once said to me, I don't know what I was saying, but
So glad you
You
brought
know what
this
you were
up.
saying.
She
No.
said-
I'm so glad
I
you
don't
brought this
remember
up.
why I talked to her. I was giving her like
Advice.
legit advice in the music
No.
industry.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why.
Yeah.
I
She took
said.
offense to it?
I said, how old is it? What age is too old to become a rapper? Like I'm thinking. Like I was just curious, right? The party we're talking about, and I didn't want to get this specific, but we already broke the ice, right?
Whatever.
They
You
was
don't
like
have to say her
they was
name,
like,
she's a
oh no, it doesn't matter. You don't have to. There's no age to your dreams. And I'm like, yo, my G, slow down.
By 40. I say by 40.
Right, so then I said something, right? Either way, whatever it was that I said.
Right.
I
But
said
that's exactly
something.
why
Too
it
late.
happened.
And she felt like I was defending Bo, and then she's like, "Oh, that's my ex," and then I screenshot it and I send it to
Yeah.
Bo because I don't know this bitch from a hole in the wall. She looked like a dude, so I'm like,
Oh.
and I'm like, "Wow,
I'm so
like
glad
don't insult me. Like that's not your ex. Like, and if it is, we need to
No, you sent me a
eliminate any evidence."
screenshot. I
I
saw
did.
the shit. I think I said it first. Like I was like, wait, hold on. I was like, I went to message her.
I wanted to be like back in the days though.
I didn't have too much respect for my dick.
Boyfriend.
No, fact. I didn't respect my dick
like
back then.
It wasn't real. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like when Bo and I talked, this is over 10 years ago, so I just want to be clear, it really doesn't count anymore. But I'm just saying it. Like, my perspective is like, oh, that was cute, but it didn't really count. Like, it's not like we were like relationshiping. Like, we really had a. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to be friends like we are right now. Like, I call Bo when I have a problem with a dude.
Yeah.
Like, and he's not salty
and
about it.
For the record, I just want to be very clear on the record that I'm very objective. Like, I don't pick sides.
Like, he's not like a sucker. Like,
I don't be like,
yo,
you said what? Nah, I'll be like, nah, you was out of pocket, or nah, he was out of line.
Yeah,
like, I keep
it's
it.
not anything.
But that's why I like being the phone call to be like, yo, oh, word? I'm like, nah,
but it's
you
also
can't go
he
for
thinks
that.
a lot like me, so we are a little radical on certain things.
We don't even get anywhere in the
then
phone
it's
call.
like,
We might up talking about some other shit.
Yeah, then we get back to it.
And then we're like, oh yeah, so by the way.
Information.
But anyway, the person was like, yo, nah, that's my ex. I know him. Chill, fall back, Samara.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
But I'm like, huh? I messaged her like, yo, you're not my ex. Like, don't tell people. When was that? We're talking about 8th grade?
Oh.
I'm like, nah, my G,
grade?
come on, man.
Well,
like,
right.
literally 8th grade. So, when I saw this Vivica Fox shit, it felt like it was very,
It
like, it felt like it poked at me.
bit.
I was like,
Yeah.
nah, my G. I was like, no, that shit
we're
was in
talking about adults,
2002.
though. These are two adults in the music industry. Well, in the entertainment
No,
industry.
bro, that makes
hooked
it
up, and they were together for like what, a year?
that makes it more the reason why they shouldn't be talking about it. Like, everybody
but like,
knows about
girl,
this shit.
this many years later, you sitting here still talking about the pipe he gave you? Like,
That's probably the love of her life. She never
Stop
had
it.
nobody like 50.
No, that. Oh,
Fox was dead. He knew her too. He used to fuck
there I go. You
Vivica
said
Fox.
you was talking about
He used
pipe
to-
of your life. I
There's
thought you
pictures
were
of them
talking
together.
about
He used to fuck her too.
me.
And he was gone, so she wanted the next best thing, which is 50. Now everybody else is a fucking asshole.
she
with
did
19.
go ape shit crazy over 50. Like, remember she
Yeah.
was talking so much shit about, like, she really, I mean, I feel like she probably, like, really deep down in her heart, like, really loved him
Yeah,
and
she
thought,
loved
like,
that
this was
guy.
it for me.
Yeah.
But, like, she's
think
a ghetto
so?
hot mess, and
She
let me
thought she
tell
was
you
gonna be like
something. Fifth
Beyonce.
ain't going for that. Fifth is like,
Wait,
yo,
this-
I
this
grew
is your
up
mans?
looking at you, wanting to fuck you. I fucked you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
like, I'm back to the young pretty bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, I never. You know what's crazy? I never really looked at it like he did grow up wanting to fuck. I didn't even
Right.
I didn't even piece that part
And
together.
he fucked Maya too.
But
That was, like,
see,
before
that's
Vivica, too.
reasonable. Like, but
I mean, yeah, Maya's more.
yeah, no,
reasonable,
that
like,
was obviously understandable. But the Vivica Fox shit was like, this bitch is like
because she
fucking
was
45.
always fine though. She
No,
was
she was in
always
every, no,
fine.
she had that wave of
Right, while we
of
was
celebrity.
all
Right,
growing
right.
up, like, I mean, obviously,
Okay,
I'm not
true.
as the same age as Fifth, but you know, when we were young, when he was young, like,
Yeah,
she
facts.
was like that hot piece of ass.
Yeah.
So he grew up looking at her like wanting to fuck, and then he's like, shit, I'm 50 Cent, I can fuck this bitch. He gets in and she's hood as fuck, and you know, he's still a Southside dude.
Yeah.
He don't let us forget. So
Nah, that's
it
a
was
fact.
something he was
That's a
he
fact,
was
man.
comfortable with, but it was still in his realm.
Yeah.
So she probably cooked him dinner all the time. He does really
That bitch was a
appreciate
I don't, even
that.
think I don't even think they spent that much time together for some reason. But I'm rolling. Go ahead, please.
No,
Well,
but
he was really busy
he
at that
does
time.
he does really appreciate like a woman that will like cook for him allegedly. And things like that.
You're an industry
So
insider, just so we're clear. I realize, like, when you tell me stories, I'll be like, oh yeah, like that sounds like very specific. Like,
but so like he was but then he probably got over it, like, this ghetto bitch in my ear, like, I need he's a very alpha male, he's very old school.
I'm just sure she was whack, and he was like, yo,
why you keep
I'm
shooting
disappointed.
shots at Vivica being ratchet?
No, I'm not mad that she's ratchet. I'm a fucking ratchet bitch all day, every day. Like, this
I
is
don't
who I
feel
am.
like you hang out with her. I don't know about that.
I don't.
But
she's
I'm like,
not really.
yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, I'm rolling. Okay,
It's not my cup of
it's
tea.
levels to this shit. I got you. I'm
But
rolling.
I mean, I feel like he, being such an alpha male, needs someone who knows how and when to submit. Not necessarily like a weak woman, but you can still be a strong woman and submit to your man. I don't think that was something that she was really able to do, allegedly. And so, you know, it didn't work out, but he was, you know, he still won, because it's like you watch this woman growing up, like, on TV and shit, and she's like the hottest piece of ass, and then you get to beat, and then that's cool for a little bit, but then you go back to your lane of like models and like, you
got
know.
a model pregnant.
Yeah, but their son is so cute, sire.
And didn't he like get in trouble, like threatening to kill her too? I think he did on
Allegedly.
videotape.
Allegedly. Southside till I die. Allegedly.
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 Well, that's
Not gonna
nobody
talk
heard
about
nothing about that
fifth like
case,
that.
so
Right.
it was all bullshit. She got money out of it.
I mean, I think that we
Bitch.
need more information about the situation with Fab and M, like, for it to unfold. But
Well-
what I just will say as a woman, there's no way somebody just punched you in your face. You're devastated and afraid to the point that you don't want to be at the house by yourself, so you call your brother and your father, and then you're outside
Standing there like it's all
taunting
good.
him.
Yeah.
And wait, yes, there was security there, but that was his security that he came with.
Yeah.
Like, yo, geez, watch out for me to make
Yeah.
sure I don't do nothing crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
She ain't have the security.
Nope.
So it's not like you out there with a big security dude talking shit, popping
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you was there by yourself. And if that security guy was like, oh, she a little too fresh and let him go, if he really just punched you in your face, he's going to punch you in your face again
Yeah.
and again and again and
Exactly.
make sure that whatever it is that he's going to be paying for is going to be worth it. If that's really how he got down.
That's a fact.
That's true.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this though, since this is all alleged, we don't know. I'm just, you know how much I love situationals and hypotheticals and all that other shit. Allegedly, if Fab did kick her ass, say the Rihanna picture, like
Okay,
That's what I
let's
said. The
let's
picture would've
say
been
that
out
it
by now.
happened.
Picture would have been out by now if it really
I don't
happened.
know. Like I feel like I don't know. That shit was
There's
weird.
levels.
TMZ
It's
would have had
levels.
that
Yeah,
shit.
yo,
by now.
I for some reason I feel like Fab could have that.
Yeah, no, there's
I don't
no
know.
way.
No. Actually, no. I don't. No. Right now,
people love
actually,
Fab
no.
so much in
The
the
way the
industry?
world is right now, that shit is leaking.
Yeah.
No. If
She has been kept for so long,
oh no.
and she has not probably.
I meant if the
told-
police. I meant if the police had them. It
Right.
Really, oh, if she has them,
But
no,
if
they would
she
never
has
be
it or
there,
whatever,
no. I don't.
I
think
just think
Yeah.
that she has been kept for way too long and kept way too many secrets that her instinct still
Yeah.
to this point is going to still be to protect him. And I'm not even so sure that at the end of the day, by the time they have an alleged trial or whatever it is, that she's going to actually say those things happen.
Now
She's
listen, they
probably
may
gonna
be
say
they
no.
may just be dismissed, and this thing is a no story. That's why I wanted to just get into the situational of if Fab did kick her ass and the
Okay,
picture
so
came
if
out,
he did, yeah.
is his career over?
Hell no.
No.
Really?
He's too nice to be over for
He's
that
still
bullshit.
Fab.
And nobody gives a fuck
So-
about
so-
Emily in the first place, to be honest.
Well, so I do have to say that a few people have had this conversation with me to ask me if I know if it's true, if it's not.
Now, I don't
true,
even
when
want to
can
get
find
into
out
that because
whatever
it's
it
not my
is.
business.
Emily is
Right,
Nicole
so
Brown
we're
Simpson,
gonna just
right?
only talk in alleged terms,
Right.
Yeah.
and a lot of people have felt like how you feel right now, like, bitch, you was just collecting a check, you knew what he was
Yep,
about,
yep.
and if he fucked you up, then you know what, like, take that with you,
Just be happy, bitch. Take it on the back.
you know, rub it on your
You're out of
chest.
line.
And if you want to move on,
Yeah.
you still getting paid. But the boohoo crying, like, don't tell me that you've been with him for over 10 years and this is the first time he ever hit you.
Nah, I'm not rolling. I'm gonna tell you. I wish I didn't just. I'm
be.
not rolling.
Could be. She might have pissed him off that bad.
No, but I really,
Yeah.
I don't.
For something that small, no way.
Yeah. I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it
That's
at
what
all.
I'm saying. Like
She's just a
I don't
fucking
even.
stupid
That's
bitch.
why I didn't want to even speak on it because it's like
I mean,
it's hard
I don't
to.
know her personally. I don't
I've seen her on Love and
That's
Hip Hop, alright?
That's not real,
I
it's
know, but her
scripted.
interactions, yeah, I know it's all
He
scripted.
be dead ass quoting Love and Hip Hop like that shit.
Listen,
Really like.
I'm
No,
not
I
an
saw it. Like.
encyclopedia.
I don't watch Hollywood, no, fuck that. I only watch
But
Atlanta
so
now.
you're saying if
Or New York.
I just like I want not specifically, but in the situation. Well, if it happened, you're saying he dropped the mixtape in 2 months, people would still buy.
Maybe she allegedly chipped his tooth back in the day, too.
Maybe it was
What?
payback.
Tiff said.
That's valid. That's hilarious. We don't really know how it happened. I remember that's crazy. True. I don't know. Did you ever get it fixed? Is it still fucked up?
No, he fixed it.
You fixed it? Good. Him and Nas, I'm glad they fixed that shit. I had
I
one.
never
I had a
understand
chip too.
why people with a lot of money
Never got that gap
don't
tooth fixed?
fix their teeth.
I never understood that either.
Like,
J.
I mean,
Cole
coming
said
from the white
They
people,
feel like
we
Cole
it's
got
said-
a part of
braces
them.
at like 5.
J. Cole said, Crooked Smile. He put out Crooked Smile.
Right, but I mean, I feel like he just didn't want to have braces.
Nowadays, anybody can get braces, man.
He didn't want to have braces. He's in the
Yeah.
public spotlight. He doesn't want,
'Cause,
you know,
like,
train track teeth.
No, there's invisible ones you can get now.
Yeah, but it depends to what
Nah,
degree.
this shit's is fucked up. Then you gotta get the wires.
For instance,
so,
what's that guy, Michael Strahan, that football player who became Today
He
Live
gonna
show
need
guy?
some fucking
He
draws
says,
of life.
He says he doesn't want that because it's like his trademark. It's his personality. It's him.
Right, that is a part of his like character.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe
But, like, you're
people
not
with
gonna
crooked
really-
smiles.
Keisha Cole did it. Remember Keisha Cole when she first came out? She was still hot, but she had the gap tooth.
No,
and then
her
she got
teeth
it
were
fixed.
weird when she first
She
came
had
out.
a big gap
Like,
tooth, and then she got it fixed.
She wasn't
was
looking
hot.
like she is now.
Then she
Cardi
got
did
wiped
it.
up.
Right.
On the gram, like
Shout
I remember
out
when
to
it
Cardi
happened. Like I remember, like oh
B.
shit, she
Okay.
got the
She
video.
got a bad boob job, though. I'm sorry. I love Cardi.
Oh
but
my
I
god!
love her, but she got a
You
she's
just
looking
had
at
to
me with
throw a
all the
little
hate.
shade.
Have you ever even
Unbelievable.
had a
You
bitch with
to-
a boob job?
Well, I've felt them before. I've kissed and licked
Oh
them.
no. Does licking them count?
So let's move on.
Does that count? Licking them
If you
doesn't
ain't got
count?
no pussy,
haven't been
you
a
ain't
wo-
never had a bitch.
That's
with
why
a
I was
boob.
gonna.
yeah.
I that's what was gonna be my judgment. If you didn't hit,
Yeah.
then it's
No,
not valid.
I'm talking about
I mean, you can do that with, I was just going to say you can do that with strippers.
Yeah.
And of course, he said it was with strippers. So we're going to move along from that comment because
I've never had
But-
the honor
You're not
of
qualified
dating
to make a
somebody with
judgment.
fake tits. Have
fake
I?
tits are nice.
No, I'm not judging that. I'm saying she had a bad boob job.
How do you feel about women that do plastic surgery?
Oh, I like a big fat ass. And,
No, like a fake butt.
Yeah,
like
I like
a big
it.
fake butt?
I don't care. Yeah, as long as there's no scars. I hate the scars. I can't look at the scars.
So
You can't
wouldn't
get
fuck
a
chick with, like,
surgery
stretch
without
marks?
scars.
There's laser surgery. They could get the
That's
fixed
not
I
scars.
can't
true.
believe you.
Some bitches get good
Wait,
fucking.
so you wouldn't date a chick with stretch marks?
Oh
So
no, I
have you
wouldn't
ever
that.
dated,
Yeah, okay.
have you ever
I would like
had
to
a
see the cut.
woman that has had plastic surgery?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know that there's no way to really get rid of. I've had plastic surgery. There's not
That's
on
why
my
you're
ass.
so offended.
Just to make that clear, I had a tummy tuck,
Okay.
but
Thank
there's
you.
no way.
My son's mother did. I actually went with her. Actually, she paid $6,000 and she's probably
I mean, $6,000. I mean, that's cheap. Where's her
she was
doctor?
fucked up, but her car was fucked up.
But
Wait,
what
She
if
took the fat from her
hilarious.
stomach and put it in her ass. And
No, that's
her
not
ass
a
wasn't even
tummy
fat
tuck.
after that.
It's not a tummy
Wait, we
tuck.
thought
That's like a
titties.
Brazilian butt thing.
Oh well, she did it for $6,000. So
Right,
yes,
but a tummy
I
tuck
did
is when
date
they cut
somebody.
you from side to side.
If she had a scar, you would have been like, oh, come on.
So like after people have kids, or I didn't have any kids, but or you're like fat and then you lose a lot of weight. So I
It's gonna
lost
happen
like
to me,
I
hopefully.
lost 100 pounds, and then
That's awesome.
I
Cheers to 100 pounds.
cheers to 100
wow.
pounds. So I
Damn.
lost 100
100
pounds.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
that's
I
crazy.
can't, like that just blew my mind. That's
At my
crazy.
biggest, I was a size 22. At my smallest, I was a size like 02.
Oh shit.
That's crazy. That's a God damn it. Where's the dude say? I'm gonna have one for that.
Shit.
We got. I don't normally do this. 100 pounds. If you don't cheers to it, I don't got no cups. If you don't cheers to 100 pounds, what are you cheersing to? God damn it, Alexa.
But
order some
anyway,
cups.
so then they cut they cut you across. I mean, they cut it in some weird way. I don't really know. I didn't
Yeah.
want to be too informed. I was like, just knock me out, do what you got to do, and make me wake up perfect.
Yeah.
But there's a scar that goes all the way around. It's impossible.
Okay.
With most of those scars, you can lighten them. There's like skin lightening treatments and stuff like
So
that.
why
But,
get the surgery though then?
well, because do you see it right? The only person who's gonna see that is somebody I'm fucking. If it's somebody that
Exactly.
I'm fucking and you tripping over
All right,
a
what
scar,
about the beach? The beach.
no, it gets covered by a bikini
Oh,
or
oh.
even by my underwear.
Okay.
But I wouldn't. I mean,
But
personally.
like, if I'm fucking somebody and then you see that I have a scar, I'm not supposed to feel insecure with you.
That's
and
a
if
fact.
you make me feel like that,
No,
you
no,
don't
no.
deserve this pussy anyway.
You never make them feel insecure about it, you know.
But you shouldn't make. But you shouldn't really feel like that. Like, so when your kid's mom had, well, she didn't have that, but like, so if you get married and
She
you
had stretch marks.
and you have
I don't
kids,
mind.
what if she got a $150 because she joined the Bloods?
Oh yeah, no.
Really?
Yeah. You ain't
You're a
coming home to see
savage.
mama.
You're a savage.
Sorry. I'll fuck you. I'll fuck you.
right? Like the scars
Yeah,
look
you're a
fine
savage,
unless
but I
you went
respect
to
it.
like a fucked up doctor. Like it's like I don't know, like little cuts in places. They try to hide them, you know. But
I like bitches who get the implants with the nipples instead of like underneath. They get it in the nipple. I can tolerate that because you can't really notice a scar. 'cause
stitched nipples.
Look, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Do you know how fucking painful that? So first of all,
You're sleeping.
when they do it through the nipple, just so that you can be really informed, because clearly you haven't seen any of those either.
Oh, here we go.
They have to cut around
man.
the nipple, then go down and do like this because they're getting a breast lift.
Yeah, with that long thing. I seen it on fucking TLC now.
Ugh.
No, that's
I know what you're talking about.
liposuction. They're getting a breast lift.
Oh, we got a surgery expert too. You're a good asset.
And they're getting like either just a breast lift or a breast implant as well. So then it's around the nipple and it goes down and like this.
Okay.
So there's no such thing as only in the nipple. Like, that doesn't really happen. I mean, maybe it possibly could. I don't want to, like, be here
Sure, we gotta
saying
get
a
Dr.
million
Miami on the
percent.
show.
But that's not really how it happens. And even when they do this little scar right here, it's literally this big.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
I don't
I'm
have
talking
big boobs
I've seen
because I
bitches with,
have
like,
big
fucking
boobs.
cut right here, a deep red cut. Right here.
Well, that's because it's new, and eventually they probably went to a cheap doctor.
That's what
They
I'm
went
saying.
to DR.
But you
to
see
pay
Cardi B's tits,
$3,500.
I don't like the boob job. I'm sorry. It's
I
a weird
re- I-
shape.
They're a little bit big for her body
The shape
because
is
she
weird.
before she was very skinny, so they might be a little bit big for her body.
Yeah.
But she didn't get those boobs when she had all the
Yo,
money.
I think I'm pussy now because I really can't think of what Cardi B's titties look like. I feel like I haven't, like,
You be the judge.
I'm going to
Yeah,
right now.
we're
Like,
gonna
I'm like, yo,
let-
what's
Don't
up
give me
with
this
me?
Me Too movement
Whatever Bo
bullshit.
says,
Yo, come on,
he'll
my G. You
do
know
the
me.
gavel.
No. They'd be like, oh, they look nice.
I'm gonna
She
tell
got
you.
ripped off.
That's hilarious.
No, I'm not going
tits
to
in the
say that
heights.
it's the
Go
best
ahead.
boob job I've ever seen. It's
She
not.
got those tits on the
I see
heights.
some immaculate boob
It's
jobs,
hilarious.
right?
Right, but she got it in DR.
Oh, God.
And she was still a stripper.
True. That's what I'm
She
saying.
could get it
got
redone
strippers.
She
now.
didn't have all the money, so I'm sure
Yeah.
she'll get them redone when she
No,
feels
it's
like
too
it.
late. No, it's too late. Unless she gets a good Beverly Hills fucking doctor.
So I'm
Well,
just
that's the
curious
money.
because
Oh, God.
we know that you have like dating issues and stuff now.
Yeah.
So, do you
Here
maybe
we go.
think that you having these expectations of women and you not being what they want might be fucking up your love life?
I think you're crazy. First of all, let me just be clear.
I blame it on my weight gain and just
Those aren't
not
nice
being
titties. Well, I don't,
presentable.
you know what they look like. Those aren't nice titties.
No, I'm talking about. You're looking at it with clothes on. Looks good with clothes on. See them.
Where the fuck did you see her titties with?
You probably got fucking child safety on or whatever the fuck.
Yo, don't do it, right? Oh, okay, I see. I don't know. Like,
They're big for her.
No, that's not a
She
good
has
picture. There's a
very
picture of
small
her-
frame.
no, listen.
There's
I'm
a
just
picture of
telling
her
you about the
stripping.
titties
It
I
looks
see.
like this-
I would tell you,
this
like, if
is,
they were
like,
off,
in the
I would
booth.
That's
tell
the
you.
porno tape you're looking at.
She has a porno.
Yeah, with Offset. or
Go
whatever.
Cardi.
No, look at her in a strip club. There's one of her in a strip club, and she's
don't know,
sashaying her shit.
The crazy shit is, I wouldn't. That's why I went. That's why I was like, am I pussy? Am I missing something? Because, what the fuck is this? See, that's when Google's going too far. I don't see nothing wrong with the titties. There's one.
It's not good.
They're just bad, man. Look at that.
I don't know, bro.
Those things like rocks.
You're on your own with that
Oh, what are you
one, bro.
doing? Taking pictures of me? You taking pictures of me, motherfucker?
My lovely friends wanted to know what do you look like talking
God.
all of this shit about women.
Oh God.
Oh, wait, if you want to know, make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
What about mine?
Or your YouTube channel
Yeah,
also.
Gunsmoke
the
Gunsmoke
Dawn.
the motherfucking Dawn.
I don't
But,
know if they want to see you though.
Listen,
They
I
hate
wanna-
on me. They're mad. Yo,
Yeah.
fuck that fat fuck.
we mentioned.
No, it's not about fat. It's that like, are you rich?
No.
No. So are
Damn,
you? Do you
that's
look
some
like
savages.
George Clooney? No. So for you
Some
to be
savages.
judging a woman,
Oh, here we go.
like
But I used to be handsome.
But-
when I wasn't 100 pounds.
I mean, I don't remember ever
used to be a
meeting you
player.
before, so I'm gonna say
Even
you
before that, I was a
weren't.
player. 2005. See me 2002 to 2008.
It's
Throwback
2018.
Thursday.
Yeah, I know, but see me
Jeez.
back then. I've been a fat fuck ever since. All right.
Well, I mean that
Once
doesn't
I had a
count.
kid-
Over five, anything that happened 5 years or more
Wow,
ago,
the
they don't
total
count.
refresh.
Once
really?
I had a kid, that was it. Became a
It doesn't
fat fuck.
count. None of those things count though. Like you were cool in high school. Like
oh, please.
what?
No, after high school.
I never. You know what's crazy? That
Doesn't
God damn
matter
it.
anymore. Like you're no longer relevant.
Exactly.
You're-
Look,
I
I'm
think-
okay with that.
But
all
I
right?
don't
I'm
think
like-
that it's
No, I
because
think-
you
I
gained
don't-
weight.
I don't think it's not-
I'm
you're
telling you,
not
a lot of
relevant.
women do like a little, a little bear.
Plus, I'm not available. Though. I'm
Rawr.
always working or I'm with my son. That's
But-
it.
but-
or I'm home.
But this is.
I'm
I was
never out
bald. I
meeting
used to have really
people.
nice waves.
Yeah, you did.
That's fucked up.
Well,
But that's
look
what I'm
bald.
saying.
You're
So
right.
I'm not.
Really
But I don't
upsets
feel like
me.
Hey, fuck off, okay? It upsets
I
me
still
too.
love you. I
But
think
you
you're
know what?
very
When I can get
handsome
my
still.
hairline put back, like Deion Sanders, I'm doing it.
The
I
hair
know you
club
are,
for
and
men.
I support you.
Hair
A million
club.
I'm
hours.
on that. I'm on the first. I'm under
I
the
will
first
post a picture of
anesthesiologist. Like, yo, pump it up, my nigga. Like, nah, dead ass. But seriously though,
I'll support you. No, but I'm just saying that you're very judgy,
I think I'm misunderstood.
and you're like,
Explain. I'm curious.
I don't like
Wait, do you mind
scars.
having this
I
talk on
don't
the
want any
podcast?
scars.
I don't want you to. I don't want
No,
you to be.
I'm not.
Feel exercised.
I'm not saying you're
down
like
the
a
podcast.
loser or like whatever.
Well, yeah,
I'm
it's
just
a
saying,
shit life. Shit life. I'm living the shit life. What do you mean? I'm not pretending to be a fucking hot shot around here. I'm a fat fucking broke pasty bald loser.
Jesus
The fuck?
Christ.
I'm a single father, born out of my mother's ass 32 years ago. No
Damn.
prospects for a fucking good future.
What?
I'm not walking around here saying I'm the man.
But
I'm
that's
living
what
the
you're
shit life.
coming off.
Wait,
like.
why you want to
No.
do
maybe
that though?
that's
Do you
the
I'm
want
the
to change?
CEO of Slap a Bitch Records.
There's no such thing.
Do you want
and
to change?
It's
If I had money,
irrelevant.
I would. If I hit the lotto, I would make it for shits and giggles. Well, what? Well,
And
do I want
who
to
would
change?
be your
Like,
artist?
do you
Like,
wanna-
do you try to
There's
do
people who
music?
want to sign a record deal.
I mean, you could sing a little with the Frank
with this
Sinatra.
sick generation, it might
dead-
catch on, all right?
You know, if you had the budget,
Right, if you had the money,
Slap
people
a
are
Bitch
signing.
Records.
people fuck with you.
Exactly.
Bobby Brown might take the check. You actually might have been on to something when you
Judgy.
said Bobby Brown. Chris Brown, you
I
jumped
just
out the
wanna
window.
form the
Bobby
supergroup,
Brown
brown
would
bag of
definitely
these
do it
hoes.
for 750.
And Ray Rice would take the job ahead of
See,
security.
now that's when you were gonna get indicted. That one little extra piece is what gets your label shut down. There you go. But seriously,
No, I'm just saying that like maybe it could be a defense mechanism. Like maybe inside you're like a really loving, caring, wonderful man.
I am.
I think he's actually I remember.
I misunderstood,
I knew
man.
this dude.
I'm not a hateful
I knew
person.
this dude.
But
when,
maybe it's the way you
Can we
Come
talk
on.
about this?
Talk
Because I didn't want to
say. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't talk to people like this. I don't
Now
know.
he's actually
I
like
could-
I saw him with a girl and I'm like, oh, you're like a nice guy to women. I
I'm
was like,
different
oh.
around different people.
I swear, it's very strange.
Yeah.
Like it surprised me. I'm like, oh,
No, I'm
shit.
saying
I
I
work in
don't-
a call center. So
I
I
don't
talk on
not
the phone.
believe
I don't
it.
talk like this in this voice.
Obviously. I mean,
So I'm different
Wait,
around
obviously
people.
what?
he doesn't go to work and like call
Oh, I
people
thought you meant-
bitches and
Oh, yeah,
say
yeah. But
fucked
not even
up
in his
shit.
voice.
You never
Like,
know.
Oh,
It
you
is
have
acting.
you have like
I
a
change it
corporate
up.
voice. Let me hear it.
No, I'm
Wait,
not
can
gonna
I
do
hear
it.
it?
No,
Now
I'm
I
not
I
gonna do
have
it.
I
a
wanna
corporate
hear it.
Sam voice too.
I can't do it.
But
unless
I definitely started referring to white boys as like pal or some shit. But he used to say it, and we
Buddy?
used to work together, buddy. Like and I
buddy.
never said that shit in my
Hey,
life,
buddy.
and he'd be like, buddy. But after a while,
Yo,
like I
buddy.
see people like, oh, thanks, buddy, and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, why did I
You
just
do
say
say
that?
that now that I think about it.
It just
Sometimes
comes.
you say
It's
that.
from him. It's been 3 years together.
What do you mean?
I'm saying working together. Like it just happened.
Like a year or two?
Well, it felt,
Year and a half.
yeah,
Okay, I know
okay.
you're not talking with your
True,
perfect
true.
exterior.
But it was like 4 hours a day at that point.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it felt like
Okay.
Yeah.
whatever. But anyway, did you really just Cardi? Yo, stop. Stay off the gram.
Actually,
Stay
that's
off the
really
gram,
from the
actually.
Kardashians first.
Oh, I love the Kardashians.
I can't believe you did that.
I still
Wait, you
love
fuck
Kim.
with the Kardashians? You guys, you watch the
She-
Kardashians?
She is kind of
Do I?
Kardashian-ish.
Thanks.
Oh my god, you're kidding
I
me.
can hear the music right now in the show, in the background.
I haven't watched. Like, I don't even want to talk about the Kardashians. Don't
I
take
love
me back.
them.
They're the ultimate
I love
trolls,
them
my
too.
G. No, they're the ultimate trolls. They are. They're worse than Tekashi. On the low, though,
yeah.
like on the back end.
Nah,
Nah, they do weird
Tekashi's
shit.
pretty bad.
I know Kardashians are like.
Nah, they do weird shit. Like,
No, they definitely do weird shit, but like it's just so silly.
Nah,
They do it
I
for
mean,
the fun of the show.
not. But I don't mind like the show shit. Like I don't.
The
I don't.
reason I
it's not
can't
personal.
be mad at it is they're making so much money
Yeah,
doing
this
all
rich
of this.
That's why I'm not
nonsense
mad at it. Like that's
that
why
I'm
I respect
like,
it. I respect
"Yeah,
it.
get your
I respect the
coins."
sake of the
Yeah.
bag. Like I respect the sake of the bag.
Thanks
like,
to Ray J. I put her out. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know.
I hit it, I hit it, I
Yeah.
hit it, I hit it, I hit it.
It was a
I
good
hit
video
it
too. They had a
first.
Kardashian.
They're
lookalike.
exhausting. Like I don't want to. You know what? You know what? Since I brought up Tekashi and we were talking about 50,
I'm not commenting on him.
No, we have to. We
He
have
fucks
to.
with him, right?
We're
I think
just-
that's what them together. Like he was like.
That's what I was gonna quote. That's what I was gonna say. The son said he was the king of New York, and I didn't pay that shit. I paid that shit zero mind, right?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, bro, come on. And I kept it moving. I'm like, these internet. But that since we talked about trolling, also, that's why I really want to talk about it. Like when he threw himself out the window, I was like, it didn't take it serious. Then I see him on the Breakfast Club, and I'm like, so this shit worked. I was like, son just swindled his way into the Breakfast Club, like off Instagram posts.
Well, that's what happens
What?
now. You know, like your
That's what I'm
social
saying.
media relevancy is
It makes a
your
difference.
life relevancy, right?
For some reason. Sure, right. So when I seen 50 co-signed it, Like, what were your thoughts? Like, I was just like...
Well, so there's other reasons by that. So he's backed by, like, a big blood in New York. And so it's not that they're legit. Like, if he wasn't backed by that man, then he would not have
I probably shouldn't be wearing a bounty hat in the video. I don't want to come after me.
And a red shirt.
Ricky! No, it's not a secret. This is just like it's not a secret. This is what it is. But if he wasn't backed by those people and say he was just backed by, like, you know, Manager Dave from Columbia Records,
sure.
I don't think that he wouldn't get that type
window.
of street love, and I don't think that anybody would co-sign him
What
like
if he
that.
still had
with
the same
shit
amount
that
of
he
views
does.
and
No, I don't think it's just based off views.
I think
It's
it
based
is.
off of respect. It's a different
so?
situation. Absolutely.
That
I
actually
mean,
makes sense.
I actually know
I
so.
think about 50
but no, it's true.
Right now.
It's
No,
true.
it's not. It's
a
not
little
like
bit-
that for 50 because 50 doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't give a
Yeah,
fuck
right,
about
right.
him.
Yeah, I don't think that.
or
I don't
him.
think
My
him
cousin
specifically.
knew. My cousin went to school with 50 actually.
Okay, so he knew Curtis or he knew Fifth.
No, he knew Curtis. He was his bodyguard
That's a
actually.
whole
Which
different
one do you know?
situation.
Became his bodyguard years later actually.
I didn't say that I know anyone allegedly.
But okay, allegedly, right? That see, I respect that. Never leak the news. Salute.
No, I'm just saying it's a music industry fact that this is what's happening. There's a big homie that's backing him.
Okay.
And then that's why he gets as much love as he does from certain people. But that's also why this is in New York.
And that's why he says blood every 2 seconds.
Right,
Come on,
but
blood.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Blood. And then your blood.
we can't really say whether or not he has, put in the work to be blood. He's like 4.
I think he did.
I don't even know that he
Yeah, all right, we
actually
spent too
gets
much time on
erections
him.
yet.
had domestic
that's
battery
what,
back in the
yeah,
day.
that's where you lost me. We spent too much time on him. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're supposed to move on to subject. What about Safari's punk ass? I know you know him.
I'm so glad. I
You
forgot
probably
about
dated
that.
Safari too.
I
but
did
I'm
not
like-
date Safari.
He's always getting got somewhere, man. Run out of on a music video. They ran him out, off the block.
Well, so
Coming
there's
to an
a
award
difficult
show.
climate for Safari in New York.
What do you mean that? What do you
Like,
mean by that?
But why? He's such a good dude. Like you can see, he's a good
right.
dude.
I'm not saying he's not a good dude.
I like
but
how he does that Drake accent. I like how I call it Drake accent, and he's really Jamaican. But I hate, like, I know he could. I know he doesn't talk like that. He couldn't. The
What,
niggas put.
straight?
No, obviously not that. Like that.
Yeah.
Just you
That's
know
the
what I
West
mean. Like the
Indian
way
shit.
he talks. You know what I'm talking about.
He's
like,
West Indian though. That's how they
He
talk.
is
He's
West
from
Indian,
Queens.
and he has all those fake teeth in his mouth, so
Those
it
are
always.
fake.
Oh, maybe it's
sounds
the
like he has
veneers.
something
Okay,
in
maybe
his
it's the
mouth.
veneer. Yeah, you know. Okay,
I know what you're
it's the
talking
veneer.
about,
It's
but
that
that's-
veneer.
I
Like
didn't notice
okay,
that.
okay.
I
It's
watched
like
the interview the other
teeth
day.
are like too thick, and
I know what
he's
you mean.
like,
Okay. That's what it is. Okay, that's what
It sounds like he has like air or
Fucking-
like space in his
No,
mouth.
okay, that
Like
makes
I
I
don't,
never
I don't
noticed
know.
that about Safari. Jesus.
You'll
No,
notice
when
now.
you listen to him on the radio, like if you like, I would listen to him on the radio. It's like that shit. He gets me the way he speaks. All right, but I guess if you got the videos, then that makes sense.
Right.
Anyway,
So
he's always getting got,
Yeah, always.
as you said.
So it's a difficult climate for him because you have to realize like there's people that like fuck real hard with Nicki.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
And then
God,
they
get me
don't-
started.
I'm not saying that it's I'm not on either side.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is a fact. This is what it is. And they fuck with Nicki so hard that after their whole situation and things that they've been through, they like, we not fucking with SB. And then it is whatever it is. And they feel like Nicki's their ticket to success and to money. So like
Yeah.
if they do shit to Safari, then
I
it's
didn't
the
think
problem. It's going to give them
I didn't
like
know she.
better
I,
So
guess,
Nicki
I didn't
likes
think
that?
about her having juice. Like
No,
that.
I'm not
Like, I
saying
was
Nicki
just
likes it. I don't think Nicki gives a fuck. But I'm saying
I don't
on
think
a
she
street
cares either.
level,
That's why I
on a
didn't wanna
street
bring it up.
level, people who've been mobbing with her for 10, 15 years
Yeah.
feel like they had to pick a side, and they pick Nicki's side because that's where the money is at, right?
Yeah.
Now
Valid.
Scaff has his own situation, but
Does
they
he have
like.
a situation?
Who's Safari?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
I
had more of his own situation than he did when he was with Nicki.
He's got a little fan base.
Okay,
He's
true.
got a little
Valid.
fan
That's very true. He did. He's another one swindled his way onto the Breakfast
Yeah.
Club. But okay, he pump faked a couple of times, and I guess it worked.
Right.
True.
So
I'll give you that.
But I mean, people feel like, a lot of the things that he has said about Nicki or not said, or when he went on Wendy Williams and did all of that, like, you gotta
don't
pay
know.
me. He
Yeah.
would say, you gotta pay me for my contributions.
He was a
Like,
gigolo.
Let me show our guests here.
Oh, don't be showing me.
You
I'm
have
high
to.
as shit.
You got to. It's
I'm
for the
high,
people.
man.
They keep hearing voices.
Who is that fat fuck, man?
So, Gunsmoke the motherfucking Don. But anywho, okay, I guess he does what he does.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, man. I was just playing.
Yes, he did. He meant it.
No, I didn't.
Well, see, one of these rappers gonna.
I love you
up
people,
one
man.
day. Like-
Subscribe to my channel, please. Gunsmoke the
See,
Don.
look, one of my lovely friends here is Team Safari.
Yo, people like him,
This
and that's
guy-
what I like.
He has at least 5,000 diehard fans, I'd say.
That's all you need in this world.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say I didn't want to sound like a hater because I'm like he does. Because I never listened to his music. I wouldn't, like, even Tekashi, I've never clicked on his, well, I'm lying. After the Breakfast Club, I clicked on it.
You listen to that shit. You be
I
fucking
listened,
that shit.
but it was like 20 seconds. And I was like, no,
You
that's
love
what I
it.
thought it was. Like, so I never go listen to the music, but there are people that, like, he can not sell out a major venue, obviously, but he can sell out 500 or whatever in a Safari.
Yeah.
That's enough to get it's more than I get.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? If you make
Well,
2,500
that's
a show,
all he have his own situation.
Right,
but
so,
what
okay,
I'm
that's
saying
valid.
is that, you know,
this is why it's happening to
you know how
it's a target
people
on his back.
get, like, you know, it's like, I've been down with you forever. Like, so they think they gotta, like, go so hard, even though Nikki don't give a fuck. Like,
okay.
she's like, okay, whatever, I'm getting this bag.
No, but it's like everywhere he goes.
I'm fucking
like,
with Nas. I'm getting this bag. I'm living my best life,
But then
bitches.
Meek's people are after him. They fucked him up at an award show or chased him.
Oh, I
Right,
forgot
that was
about it. No,
personal.
that was hilarious, though.
Well, that whole thing is very personal, though. I mean, Scaff is not a fighter.
Clearly.
And then he tried to shoot a music video somewhere. I don't know, Brooklyn or wherever the fuck
Right,
he
so
was.
that's
He
why I'm
got
saying
chased
in
off
New
the block.
York, it's a difficult climate for him.
Yeah.
Because I know people who used to be close with them both. And then they like, nah, we ain't fucking with Scaff no more.
Yeah.
Like, if I see him, it's on sight.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's dumb. Because what do you have to do with a relationship? That's stupid. But they feel a certain type of way. So I'm like, well, you look like a groupie. I hope when Nicki Minaj gets her dildo out, you suck it. But
that's another story.
that's
for
another
day.
story for another day.
But no, I mean not totally another day. So I skipped over the best part of it. Like when I first saw him crying on Angie Martinez, and I didn't get through the whole thing, but when I first saw him,
That was funny.
I was like,
it was a little funny.
not even that it was funny, but I was like, this is the
Sorry.
worst April Fool's
Sorry.
joke, right? And then I was like, oh wait, it's the second. I was like, oh no, April Fool's. I'm like,
Yeah, this is
actually, I
real.
think he's dead ass. And I was really looking at it, and I was like, is this a rollout? And I'm like, is he fucking with it? Like, is this real? And then I'm like, nah, I guess he actually. And then I was like, at first I was like, why would you go to the interview? And then I'm like, it was a weird moment. Like, no, I thought it was just the whole thing was crazy.
So I don't think it was like funny, like, ha, you got robbed and you was scared. I don't think it was that type of funny, but I think it was just awkward funny. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
okay.
what to do with this. I don't know how to process
shouldn't be crying.
it.
I didn't want to type LOL.
Sorry.
Like, I didn't think it was like that funny, but I was like, this shit is like awkward.
If he was that emotional, he shouldn't have went. Look, Pac got robbed and shot.
Here you
Checked
go.
himself out of the hospital and went to court the next
No,
day.
I mean, I
All right, and
agree.
he
I
didn't
really
cry. He
Oh,
said, "Can
yes.
you move, please? I'm
Facts.
trying to get
Facts,
you
facts.
in the wheelchair. Get the fuck out of my way." That's what he was saying. He wasn't. I got robbed."
W. Solomon, what
He
up?
wasn't saying that shit.
No,
So,
he
if
said
you're
it
that
didn't
emotional,
seem
stay
real.
home.
It really didn't seem real. I was like,
No, that
nah,
shit was real. He was tearing up.
No,
That's what
but
shit.
I believed it after. But him,
I mean, have you ever been robbed at gunpoint?
that's what I was
No.
gonna say.
Have you?
I've had a knife to my neck though.
Not robbed. Not like
I-
nah. It wasn't like
At gunpoint?
it wasn't the drop. Like it happened. Like I was like, oh shit, that's a gun. But it wasn't like, yo, give me your fucking money. I was like, oh
That they
shit.
made you lay face
No,
down
that's
on
what I'm
the floor
saying.
and
No,
all
that no.
that,
Like,
so I haven't
no,
either.
that,
so
no,
I
no,
can't
facts.
say what like an appropriate situation is. But imagine this, right? You go to your city where
Yeah,
you're
facts.
supposed to be
That's where I was
comfortable,
going. Facts.
Where you're supposed to move easy.
It was in his house, outside of his condo in a gated community.
No, but even being in New York,
was going
like,
home.
I
imagine
don't
you
care
get
where
robbed
he
down
was.
the block.
Like even if it was like whatever, but this is your city.
Ah.
Where you
No,
I mean, this
from?
is his
Okay,
home.
No, I'm saying where you supposed to move
Oh no.
comfortable.
Well, they call
I
those guys
was young.
anyway.
I thought you meant like your city, like his. I'm like, wait,
Like,
no.
no,
So
he's
they
not
call those
living
guys.
in New
Where
York,
he, okay,
but
okay. I just want to be
I'm
clear.
saying it like
Where he's
this
from
is
here.
Your city
He-
where you're from.
where you
This
bo-
is where you're supposed to move very
Facts.
smoothly,
Yeah.
and then somebody really so that
But this is
that
the-
fucks your ego up, and then you like, damn, geez, I could have died in my
That's
own
what. That's
city.
that's why I really didn't think it was like haha funny because I was like, yo, the crazy shit is,
It's not that
if
funny.
he,
but-
it wasn't far
And you
fetched for
have
him
to
to get killed.
understand something. He knew Maserati Fox.
Yeah.
He knew Stack Bundles. He knew
Yeah.
Chinks. these are all people that like we all know very closely. For a rapper or somebody who started to make their money or started to do their thing to get killed, here that happens and it's very real. And so it's like, for him, he was like, damn, I'm about to go out like this. Like, I have no doubt that after knowing all of those people who got killed
he thought it was really over.
That he was like, damn, son, like, I should have stayed quiet and shut the fuck up. Because I'm about to die now.
You knew Chinks?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Really?
And Stack Bundles.
Stack Bundles was
like a... Stack Bundles was like a brother to me.
Every rapper I loved, something bad happened to him. I started listening to Pac. He died right as soon as I started listening to him. Then Biggie, of course. Then Stack. And then Max went to jail. I fucked with Max hard.
But he
Max will be home, though.
But it's like he's dead anyway. And then what happened to Chinks, man? I was like, fuck, man.
You know, I never was like a major Chinks fan. I wasn't like, oh my god.
Yeah, I wasn't I mean, I knew it, but I wasn't close.
You, 2013, I was fucking with him heavy.
But that's what I was gonna say.
I wasn't
around
close
that
with
time
Chinks like I was
is when I was
Stack.
getting there. Like around that time, every verse he put out, I knew. Right? So when I bought his fucking album. Like I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, I'm live. That's when you know you're high. But I was really like, I had the shit pre-ordered. When that shit happened, that actually fucked me up. I was like, damn, like, this kid in his own city. I'm like, the blocks we pass all the time. Like, how could this? Like, how?
Like, imagine that. Like, you know how I am in Queens. Like, imagine I go to Queens and somebody really does that. Like,
I used to hang out at the bar.
That shit is gonna hurt my heart.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
how I normally move around New York. Period. If I feel like my own city is not behind me or my own city is trying to kill me, like, that's the most fun. And then you know people who got killed.
No, if a motherfucker throws a rock at you, I'd be like, it throws a rock, I'd be like, me? Yeah. I'm like, damn. So
of all people,
of all people,
I just fuck a couple bitches.
But that's the thing with even if you do that, like that's happening with broke dudes. Broke dudes out here fucking other girls, like fucking niggas' girls. You know what I'm saying? That's happening. So the one dude who is holding it down for the city, like, why? Like I really do not understand that shit. I don't understand for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I forget the barber also. It happened, Donald the barber. Like, I'm like, damn.
Oh, yeah, Z.
I'm like, down I don't know. I never knew him personally. But
I know his brother.
I used to see him in the gym when I went to the gym, like, forever ago. But when I used to see him in the gym 5 days a week.
Out.
Facts. But 5 days a week. So when I saw that shit, I was like, damn. And I was like, here in Queens? And I don't understand the like, behind... Robin is... To be fair, and I don't want to use the deaths. It's a totally separate issue. I don't mean like it's totally separate from Chinks or anything. But like if you want to rob someone and you live and both parties live that street life, robbing a civilian, you can't do that. It's not part of the game. But if you really want to live that street life and rob drug dealers and do what you do and that you stick up, sure, fine. But like I don't understand just want to kill somebody for hate. Like that shit is so fucking strange to me. Yeah. Like it's really like another. Like if y'all actually have real smoke, and that's a part of your game, go for it. But like just off hate, that shit is very strange, man.
Yeah, like Z wasn't
what
really
about
like
road rage,
you know he wasn't like that.
That's another thing that gets me.
Not for nothing. SV is not like that either.
Yeah, that shit is depressing.
So that was just silly.
That shit is fucked up. But road rage, I'm gonna tell you, that's another thing that I kind of wish we like. If a like a 90-pound white chick like the fuck are you doing? Yeah. That shit really gets me. I'm like, yo, man. You know I can't pull you out your car. That's foul. That's fucked up.
You might snap though.
Nah, no, not me.
Me though.
Not me. Fuck that. Like because you know why? One time it happened on the other end of it.
Yeah.
This dude cut me off, so I pulled up on the side of him. I'm like, you lost your fucking mind. The nigga rolled down the window and he was like, he didn't pull out a gun, but he just did it. Yeah. And something about looking at him, I was like, I slowed down. Like I was like, nah, I believe him. Like I was like, there I go. I was like, yo, you gotta chill behind the.
Now you're like driving.
I was like, hold on.
I think about that too. Like you gotta be humble.
But that's why.
Relax.
But that's more why it's annoying with like old people. When old people are like, the fuck you doing? I'm like, see, if you would have saw the nigga I saw, I think you'd be very cool. So road rage is one thing that
old
gets
people
me.
Ain't scared about shit though.
So what happened? What made you almost snap?
Oh God, you want me to talk about this?
I do. I'm curious now.
God.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about.
I'm not really good at telling stories.
Yes,
but,
tell the story. And for the YouTube listeners, make sure you
so
subscribe to everybody's
I'm
channel.
at the
Why
light,
don't you have a
right?
YouTube channel? We got to get into that.
I
I
thought
mean,
it's good to
I
have
do,
a
but
YouTube.
not really. I'm not really like on it.
I love you too.
Should I get a YouTube channel?
You should. Totally. That's
you on
crazy.
the gram?
But what am I gonna say?
What you're doing
This.
now?
Wait, hold on. We're going to get into that. Wait, what happened?
Yeah,
So-
what can you
so-
get
oh
back
my
to the
God.
story?
I didn't plan on talking about this, but yeah, all right. So I was gonna go buy weed on like what Monday?
Well, I swear to God, I was just gonna say. So you were gonna go by. I was like a half a second too late.
So I'm going to Elmont, right?
It's the only time you leave the house. You're ridiculous.
Yeah, actually it is. It's true. So I'm at the
Yo, that's
stoplight.
hilarious.
Right? I'm in the middle lane, right? And it's like a weird intersection. So there's 3 lanes. Left lane has to turn left. Must turn left. Middle lane, it's like you have to like kind of veer left, but you're driving straight kind of. And then the right lane has to turn right, right? So this
Okay.
asshole's in an SUV, and he's next to me in the right lane, and the light turns green, and he makes a left instead of making the right that he was supposed to do. So he's like veering me out of my fucking lane, almost hitting me, you know? So I had to speed up and go in front of him, and then I gave him the brake check, you know, like, you know, and then
That's
then
another
I go.
foul.
But
No,
why would
fuck
you
that.
do
Brake
that?
check
No,
is a
no,
foul.
because as I'm like swerving out of the way as he's doing his dumb shit,
Yeah, but
he's
then
going
what if
like
he
he's
hits
immediately
you?
going like this. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'll show you the. I took a picture of this guy.
No, I believe you. I love that you took a
hilarious.
picture.
No,
I like the.
Because listen to this. So then,
But like, what if he hits you and you fucking die?
what do you mean? Yeah, exactly. He's doing the wrong turn.
But you went in front of him and
Yeah,
pulled your
and
fucking
brake-
brake,
and
you
brake
schmuck.
Oh yeah, no, I wanted him to hit me. Hit me, motherfucker.
And what if you went through the windshield and died? Or what if
I have my
something happened
seatbelt
to
on.
you?
You really
I'm a
risk
fat
it all?
fuck. I ain't going nowhere. I'm not flying
Yo,
nowhere.
he's
Where am I
hilarious.
flying?
I don't
Where am I
think being,
flying to?
and you're not that big that it's like you're
Oh.
invincible. You're not like,
Well,
Like,
yeah,
come
I'm pretty morbid, gluttonous, atrocity.
listen.
Wait, so you wanted him to hit you?
No, I didn't want him to hit me, but like, it's just when I used to chill with these dudes back in the day. We used to do to people like they would piss us off.
I remember you telling me that, and I remember.
It's like, yo, you're driving like a dick. Like, yo, you know, brake
Fact,
check.
I
man.
had just got a
Like-
nice car then when I was young and
Yeah.
wild and free. And when you told me that, I'm like, man, that shit. Because I had a dude fucking, I don't know if he was looking for an insurance come up or what, but he definitely brake checked me. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, what? I was like, yo, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, but I respect it in the sense that, you know, you got some.
I wouldn't have done it if he didn't give me the finger as like he's doing his dumb shit. He's
Well,
immediately.
not
I'm
for
looking at him,
nothing. That's
he's
why
immediately
people
doing it.
have fucking dash cams at
Oh,
all
God.
times.
Yeah.
Because
dash cams
things
are
like
trash.
that have
No,
happened.
but then I snapped on this guy though, so I would have been fucked with the dash cam.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you
Because-
just got to be careful because you can't do that stuff. Like, yeah, then you cause an accident. You can get hurt. They can get hurt, but they have a fucking dash cam, and now you're screwed.
Yeah.
And now you get something stupid like assault with a fucking deadly weapon using your car.
Look, this is the guy. Hold on.
Fuck it. Yo, you were mad.
I mean,
close.
yes, you're supposed
That's-
to be 2 cars behind by the other by the.
That's
Let me
mad
see.
hilarious. Wait.
Let me show my.
Yo,
lovely
wait,
car.
we gotta show the
Because the
YouTube
picture
listeners.
moves a
I
lot.
gotta edit this shit in.
Right. Yeah.
Because if you see this dude, he looks like he did it.
So
Yo, that's mad fun. I don't know why his face is that funny. Yo, wait, let me show the. I have to show the. This dude, that's hilarious. I'm gonna put it on YouTube for the full view. The actual
don't show his
episode.
play. Don't show his play.
I didn't even show it yet.
But, yo,
I mean, I should show it.
That's hilarious. No,
Let me see
that
it.
motherfucker
Alright, give me
looks
that
like he
shit.
did it.
I know.
So anyway,
Oh god.
so now I'm
that's
driving, right?
hilarious.
I'm driving like let's say, like I'm past him now, right? I'm
Yeah.
gone. I'm gone. I'm not speeding, but he slowed down after that, right? He got checked, right? So then I'm like at this main intersection in Elmont. I'm at the light, right? I look behind me. He's right behind me. So I look at him and I see him through the rear view going like this, taking pictures of my plate and shit. So I just snapped. I just got out of the car. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing, man? And he's like, I'm taking pictures of your
Did you
car,
break
asshole.
the phone?
What?
Did you break the phone?
No, I didn't break his phone.
Oh.
So then I pulled out my phone, so I started taking pictures of his car, and he like moves up, like he jerks the car, like, "No, what are you doing, you fat fuck? What are you doing?" And I was like,
Well,
"Yo."
I'm really curious. Why would someone call you a fat? Like, you're not like.
That's what he was saying immediately.
You're not the type of, like, I wouldn't see you, and my first thought is like, oh, he's fat.
Yo,
Like,
you know what's crazy? I wouldn't
You
think that
say
either.
this-
I really wouldn't think
you
like, oh,
say
this fat
this
fuck.
fat
Like,
thing
yo,
all
When I
the
that's
step
hilarious.
in
time.
the car, it's an embarrassment every day. All right? As soon as I step out of the car.
Oh my God.
I'm being honest. Like, I wouldn't see you and be like,
No, dead ass. I wouldn't either. Like,
I wouldn't
you
even-
know, I would tell you.
I wouldn't even like categorize you as like a fat person. Like, I
Jones
feel
Beach.
like you're
That's
like,
mad funny.
you
Catch
know,
me at
maybe
Jones
like
Beach.
a little bear, but like you're not like
bear.
fat. A bear. A bear.
Yo, that's really funny.
Well, one person here on my live is saying
anyway.
that you should attend driving lessons.
I've had an immaculate driving record for 10 years now, okay? I have no accidents.
would I.
I get 5-year good driver shit on my Geico.
Me
bullshit.
too.
3
Yeah.
years straight.
Alright.
I'm 2 years running right now.
I ain't got no
I've been driving for
tickets.
10 years,
I got
it's
no
scary.
parking tickets. I got none of that shit. No DUIs. I know motherfuckers that had DUIs in 2 months, twice, whatever.
Wow, can we pause on that for a moment?
Yeah.
I know a dude that got 4 DWIs, and I'm like, bro, I
Wow.
really thought you were smarter than that.
I thought the third one, that's it. You done.
Oh no, he doesn't. He got caught
Oh, he can't
without the
drive.
license.
No.
without
Like the last one was a double whammy. Like,
Oh, I wanted to say something.
oh,
Remember how you were talking about like old people that they can just like they feel like they can do whatever they want and stuff
Yeah,
when
they
they're
don't fear
driving?
nothing. Yeah.
Remember I told you about this story with
oh yeah, nah,
in
that shit is
Great
wild.
Neck. There was this guy
Jesus Christ.
who's fucking nuts.
To say the
Literally,
least.
he is crazy.
Uh-huh.
I don't even think he would know how to get to this podcast or YouTube, so I'm not really concerned
Nah, he's
about it.
crazy enough to find us.
Is this a guy who
Literally,
randomly
you
walks
don't remember
around?
when he came and he like wanted
Nah,
to
facts.
beat me up and you like had to like
I'm like, yo, fam, what's up with
and
you?
I was in a car and literally it was all because he really thought that like I would ever hook up with him. He still swears to this day that he had
No,
I
I,
didn't
personally,
hurt you.
personally, now this shit I remember. I personally remember being like it was like, I'll never forget that shit. It was a white Escalade. I won't say anything more. I will never forget that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, this. And I hadn't paid any mind. And I'm like, oh, he looks like he's having a episode. Like I was, and then I don't know. Anything that happened from there was whatever. But yeah, that shit was crazy. So
well,
anyway.
so anyway, the point is, hey, Chad. The point is that he was in a parking lot in Great Neck.
Yeah.
This guy, 98 years old or something like that. Is that what I
94,
said?
some
Oh,
crazy shit.
90 something. In the 90s. They got into it over a parking space. The guy took the
By
parking
Citibank?
space.
The Citibank over there?
No,
Or Chase
by
or
Best Market.
Best one.
Rite Aid, Starbucks,
Yeah,
TD
yeah,
Bank.
yeah.
They got into it. That's the worst parking lot ever in general.
Yeah.
But then the other guy he assaulted the 90-something-year-old man.
Wow.
He broke his leg.
Of course.
And now he's going to be in jail, like, forever.
know.
Because, like, you fucking assaulted an old-ass man. And then he
He
said
better not die.
supposedly, allegedly,
Yeah.
the old guy called him an N-word.
Oh, okay.
And that's his justification. And my thing is I'm like,
I would always use
Nah,
a race
let me
card.
tell you.
I would always use a race card.
no,
You
I
use a
get
race
what you're
card? I would always
saying,
use a
but you
race
know
card.
what it
Really?
is, though? I feel
Why?
like...
'Cause I'm black? Is that why? And then I get out of it, but yes.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know you were black until you told me. Nah, I wouldn't. No? You knew he was black?
I'm not black.
I mean, like,
I don't know. I feel that. That's
Like,
why that's why I look so confused just now. I was like, you
I wouldn't
lost
know
me.
you were not white.
Okay.
You're not
no,
full
you're
white.
Spanish, right?
Well, I'm half Italian, half Dominican. But my grandfather's black, but we're not related, like, by blood. But he raised me as his son.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's basically my daddy.
That I wasn't going that deep into it, but I'm just saying.
But I mean,
wouldn't-
Dominicans are really like half.
That's
black
what I'm
anyway,
saying. Like,
so
I,
it's
right.
like-
I'll be like, he's something. Like, no, for real. But anyway. Damn, what were we saying? Before
Well, I didn't get to
off
finish
on a
my
fucking-
story about the
yeah,
fucking
please.
road
Nate-
rage. No,
Nate
forget
didn't want
it.
to come.
No, now we
No,
want to
he
know.
was talking about some other shit.
No, we were talking about the oldie, and then I
The
said
old
that
people.
he said the N word.
The fight
Oh,
in the
that's what I
parking
was
lot.
just gonna say. Right.
And then I don't know how I really feel about it because I'm like, I get it that like if somebody, but like, you got to be a little. I mean, this guy, mind you, is not smart.
That's
at
what I was
all,
gonna say.
and he has no fucking sense.
At some point, if you would, before like 22, maybe, if you would have said the N word that I'm not gonna say, that since we're being fair, even though I say what I say, but yeah, he would have had a fight. I'm not a 94-year-old man. At no point in my life would I have fought a 94-year-old man. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But after a certain point in your life, like, you can't set me off. Even if you play the race card,
Yeah.
you can't set me off. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like if you be like, hey, yo, what are you doing? And you say, I would be like, I'm out of here. Like I was like, you're not gonna get me to do 6 months. That's
I would never look at an old man and want to hurt him. Like even if he's talking shit to me, I would just be like, all right, man, all right, yeah, okay. You know, like, what are you gonna do? You gotta go up there and beat the shit out of him? But this guy,
that's what I'm saying.
This guy, I would fight because this guy was like in his 40s or whatever.
No, he looks like he actually needed to be punched in the face. Yeah, I think that's why it was more funny.
He needed it. So I'm talking shit to him.
He looked like a little whatever.
He looked
I'm just saying he wasn't 94. You know what I mean? Like he was older, but I mean he young enough to fucking know better. Like,
but you know what I'm saying? Though, let's not pretend there's not a 94-year-old man that doesn't need to be punched in the face.
But I was smoking a cigarette, right?
I mean, most of them probably.
So I was like, I'll put this cigarette right out on your fucking eye. How you like that? You know? He's like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call the cops. So I was like, call the cops, right? So he called the cops. You know?
Wait,
call the ambulance.
He
called the cops, right? So I fucking punch his
no, you don't got
the pillar of his door. Like I punched that shit as he's sitting there right by his face. He's like, oh! He's like, you fucking asshole!
Yo, that's hilarious.
The cops are coming. So I call the cops, right? I'm like, I flipped the script, right? I'm like, yeah, this guy's talking shit like he wants to fight me, and this and that. And she's like, stay in the car, sir. Stay in the car. I have the call log. I called 911.
Yo, that's hilarious.
And then the cops came, and then, you know, he got his story first, because he was waiting out there, right?
Was he outside the car with his arms crossed?
Yeah, he was out there waiting.
Walking, right? A little bit like...
And then so we came up to the window, then it was my turn, and he's like, yeah, this guy says he's threatening to fight him, burn his eyeballs out, and he punched his car. And I was like, sir, are you kidding me? Like, this guy's the one threatening me. He's been following me since Jericho and Little Neck Parkway. He's been following me for since then.
Yo,
he's like, what are you doing around
hilarious.
here? I'm like, I'm going to see my friend, my coworker, whatever, you know? He's like, oh, okay. And he's like,
he asked you what you would do. That's funny.
And he's like, did you really hit that guy's car? I was like, no, I didn't.
Yo.
He's like, all right. He's like, no harm, no foul. Get out of here. I was like, all right. And then I went to go complete my drug deal. I went to the ATM after that, and he followed me to the ATM, the cop. Followed me and him.
Ensure your safety.
Yo, nah, that's
I mean, that was a nice police officer, I'm going to say.
That's actually a hilarious story. That's actually
Did you really hit his car?
Yeah. It's like, did you really hit that guy? It's like, no, I didn't.
You definitely did. You ain't shit.
Yeah, I'm not paying that fucking bullshit. I dented his car with my fist.
That's really hilarious.
I'm not even doing that.
Yo,
literally,
that's
it's on me.
Oh, you motherfucker.
But my friend Tramel is gonna join my life.
So what if that old dude ran down on you? Like, what if you was waiting outside and he was like,
oh, it's a man?
Wait, what happened?
I said my friend Tramel is about to join my life.
I was like, that sounds hot.
And he's like, sounds hot. And I'm like, it's a man.
Because I dated a girl, Carmel, so like I like that name.
Okay, it's close. Oh, there's people involved?
I don't know.
What are you watching?
I thought someone.
I'm watching a sex tape.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Well,
that's random.
I'm just kidding. My friend Tramel was gonna.
Do we have
join
anything
us.
else? Oh, we.
Nah, if he wants to call in, he has to do the super chat. Gotta pay. You gotta pay. Super chat.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's what you need to start doing.
The super chat is crazy.
Now somebody told you.
No, you're absolutely right. I saw that. I just saw that shit
Patreon.
like this week. I was like, I was like, who knew?
What is it? I don't know what it is.
Even $2.
It's it's like a
to talk to me. You have to pay.
Nah,
like on YouTube, if you watch a live chat, there's like a button you press where you could donate. Like they'll ask a question and you donate $2 or whatever amount you want to donate, and then you have to answer that question obviously because they just paid you into your account. Facts. So like you got to answer that question, whatever. They call it super chat.
No, I saw that.
They pay you.
Yeah.
They'll pay me.
Like the security guard for this Death Row Records guy, he does this like every other day on his YouTube channel, and people dumping $20.
Remember when I called
$30.
you? I remember when I called you like, yo, I got an idea.
Yes.
But that's really what I. But that's what I.
So your fans can donate to support.
So
Man.
you want to know
the
what
crazy
his
shit is,
idea
I saw that,
was for me to do?
Oh, for you.
Don't jump out the window, cause tell it the right way, cause I know what you. I know.
Say it.
No,
say it.
I want you to say it, cause
just say it.
His idea was for me to go on, like how they have those like subscribe. You have to pay to subscribe Snapchats that are like $9.99, and the bitches get naked and shit.
See,
nice.
I knew you were gonna jump out the window.
I'll pay for that.
Nah, I knew you were gonna jump out the window.
And then he said that that's what I should do. And then like,
that was offensive.
No, it wasn't offensive. It was just like I know you for so long, so you know that like it's just not who I am.
Yeah.
No.
Like otherwise, I'll go be a fucking stripper.
I'm
not mad at it.
This is what I was
getting at. But you guys feel like that. But the thing is that you guys don't have a stigma that comes along with doing those things. You don't have to answer for those things.
You could change your name on that shit, and your face is only 10 seconds and it disappears.
First of all, we're gonna go there.
That's slick though.
Cause no, listen, because I don't want you to feel like
I'm not mad about it. I mean,
I know you're not.
appreciate your.
But that
I'm glad that you thought people would want to pay to see me in my bra and panties.
No, the crazy shit is when I sent you that. Remember, I sent it to you. Like I sent you that star shit. No.
Oh yeah. I watched that. Yeah, that was good.
But you saw him doing it. He was like, yo, thank you for your donation, right?
Yeah,
so
he always does that.
As soon as I saw that, I called you. Like I'm like, yo, I know what you should do, but like I was like, but I don't know. I'm like, this is gonna sound crazy. I was like, it's like premium. My exact wording, I was like, it's like premium Snapchats, kinda. Yeah. Like that's how I worded it. I just worded it like, you know what I'm saying? Like
people don't want to hear me talk shit.
See what I'm?
Don't you have your own channel or something?
This is what I'm saying.
I'm a singer.
Oh, you're a singer.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you had like your own. I thought you were a YouTuber or like Instagrammer or whatever.
No, she has a real voice.
Oh shit.
Oh. Can you
that name does sound familiar though.
Wait, hold on. Give us something. Can you give me like 4? Give me like 3.5. Come on, sing something.
Sing some R. Kelly.
Like,
the Tamia song.
Just 2 bars of Tamia. Okay. You didn't have no tea or nothing.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I wish that you would call me right now so that I could get through to you somehow. But I guess it's safe to say, baby, safe to say that I'm officially missing you.
That's pretty good, man.
That shit is like the national anthem. Yo, nah, you're the goat.
Fergie, I'll tell you that much. That was better than Fergie.
I mean, that's not saying much, but I'll take it.
Nah, you're the GOAT. Nah, that's what.
Yeah, that was the best live performance ever.
No, this is what I'm saying. Doesn't that make you feel like you just want to? I got $3 on me.
Somebody
like I know you worth more than $3, but you know what I'm saying. If I was watching that live, I'd be like,
$3 adds up. I have
that's what I'm saying.
Almost 17,000 followers, so like.
I might
if I get
stupid chat, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna kick the first $3 off. And we gonna do what it do. I worded it fucked up, and that's why I let you finish. Because I kind of did word it. I said premium Snapchat, so it was like
and
the sexual.
And you did say,
no, that was my exact.
It's not a secret. You have a lot of sex appeal, so I feel like it'll work.
That was my exact. No, facts.
He did say that, so then I'm like, is Bob trying to tell me to sell internet pussy?
And she said,
I was a girl.
And no, listen, but I was like,
he said that too. But
shit.
That if you were a girl, you would.
I would just play with my pussy all day.
That's why I was like, what? I was like, what girl would I call that could do this? I saw that. I was like, what woman do I know that could do this? Immediately, boom.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Listen, listen. If my wife, I'm married, so like I don't want men. It's no price for men lusting over my wife, right? But like, if I didn't know I wouldn't even. I don't even want to. But I love situational, so I do it. Like, if I wasn't married to my wife, I would have called her like, yo, did you know you could do this? You know what I'm saying? So it was like I'm like, yo, what woman do I know? Boom. So it happens. But if I was a woman, I don't want to like. I think that's weird. I wouldn't be a woman ever. But if I was like, if I was a woman,
like if you actually
in a woman's
were a
shoes,
woman, you would do that.
No. I would never be a woman. That's what I'm saying. As a if I was to. Like in a woman's shoes, I get why you would do that. I would totally do that, 100%.
See, I feel like though that you guys could say that because
no.
you're like you just.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that, and that's why I worded it fucked up. But that's why I tried to word it that way.
But what I'm saying is that you really don't know.
No, don't say that. The price for dick is just very low. But if I could
how do you know how it feels for people to look at you crazy as a woman for like wearing a sex like there's still people that argue that you wear a sexy outfit you're asking to get raped.
Not rape, but harassed.
I don't even want to be in that ballpark. Can you not put me in that ballpark of that? I didn't want to jump out the window.
You're asking for attention. You're asking for attention.
I didn't go that far.
Right, but then like I want to get married. I want to have children. Like what man wants to be
but
my
when a man
husband?
catcalls
And
you,
fucking 1 million people online have seen my fucking vagina.
Oh, okay.
Or suck a dildo.
I wouldn't.
Like,
listen. Let me tell you. I wouldn't exactly marry a porn star, right? And you know what? I take that back. If I would have met Keiki and I was rich enough like 5 years ago. No, 5 years ago. Yes, I would have. I've never lusted over a woman like that ever in my life. Like I'm not really into porn.
Have you seen her in real life?
No, but you know what's crazy? It stopped. Like the last 3 years ago. I told my wife also. I was like, yo, I feel like I broke up with Keiki in my head. Like it's not the same.
What the hell is that?
You don't even want to know. Don't even take me down this road. But
Google it.
Nah, facts. You gotta just see it yourself. I can't even explain it to you. You have to just see it yourself.
Cakey.
I'll send
like
you
cake.
like with a K though. But anyway, but like I would, since I love situationals, I would totally marry a porn star in the right situation. Like not now. Like now that I'm married is different.
And they had like fucking 15-inch dicks with like a circumference of like 6
If you
inches.
never saw it, what's the difference?
Damn.
No,
vagina hole.
I know that's crazy, right?
Probably
Tongue, man,
like
fuck.
No, that's crazy, right? No,
This
listen, no.
big.
Listen, don't like. That's why I think guys get it fucked up. Don't act like it's just the porn star bitches taking miles of dick. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? No, let's. We're gonna keep it a band right now, right?
I'm listening.
When you meet a guy, you obviously you know you're not the first woman he had sex with. When I meet a woman, I know I'm not. You're not a virgin. I'm not the first guy.
Not at this age.
But I'm just saying, like
Only
even
fucked
at
2 virgins in my
25,
life.
I never fucked a virgin in my life. So
Wow.
even at 25, you know,
Damn,
that was
I
never
fucked 2 as a
appealing
teenager.
to me. Like
When you're a
virgin?
teenager,
No.
like yo, I'm gonna be the first to fuck.
I wanted
them.
the older girls. Like, who know what they doing? Like, let's get right
Yeah,
to
but
this shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Who knows what? Like, let's fucking poke at each other. I'm not into that. So that's why I say, like, in the right situation, like, you marrying like like I would be like, yo, you were just on camera. Like, if I met a girl, she's like, yeah, I have like something to tell you. I'm like, what you guys tell me? I was doing like premium Snapchats, and I'm like, what you mean premium Snap? Like you were selling pussy? Like no, they never touched me. I would be like, all right, bet. Like no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
If you have a porn career, like if I can log in a porn hub,
the internet is never gone. Whatever you put
No,
on
listen.
the fucking internet,
If
it's
you-
never gone. And you have said that before.
that's a fact. I believe that. Even like shit, you text somebody, it's screenshot.
Oh, no,
you
that's-
never know. It's as
there's
good
a
as
database
it's as
on
good
it.
as out there. Facts.
There's a
Right.
database in
It's all
Virginia.
saved to
But
the cloud.
but that's why I say. So if you have enough porn, that's why I want to word it the right way, because there's certain shit I'm not going for. But if you had enough porn where people would be like sending it to my Twitter, like, ha, there's your girl, like who's her husband? They Google it.
They were like, you have kids one day, then your kids are like, I saw mommy's chachi. Like, I
have to
found
be
it
that,
in
though.
the internet.
It doesn't have to be
Nah,
that.
it does. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't have. It
Like
doesn't
Mia
have
Khalifa,
to.
she's fucked. 'Cause
Right,
she
facts.
quit the game. She only did it for 3 months.
Nah,
She
no,
said,
and that's why
Mia Khalifa?
I gotta slow you down.
You
Though.
don't know Mia Khalifa?
I don't watch porn.
No, but that's why I gotta slow you down. And
Oh.
I'm
sorry.
Maybe
No,
should.
I know exactly who that is, and I
Yeah.
don't even watch his porn like that. Like
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
check
I
in.
don't know.
I gotta check in every once in a
She's
while.
like
But
an Indian girl, and she always plays the football players, like the NFL players. They DM her, and then she exposes them on
Right.
Twitter. Like, oh look, this guy's got a wife, and he's hitting me up, and she gets a
Will
big
I
kick
make
out
money
of
for
it.
that? I can do it.
see, why would you want to
You
do
can.
that and not? That's
I'm
that's
just
fucking
fucking
ass
kidding.
No,
I
you're
don't
not.
want to
No,
be
no,
booked.
you're not. You're
You're
dead
not
ass. I
serious
saw
about
you.
that.
I saw you, my G. You was dead
Do I
ass.
tell you? Like, I don't fucking, I won't even say the name of my ex-boyfriend on here, and I was
That's
with him
'cause
for
we're-
2 years.
That's
because
that's
that's not
different.
right.
That's not
Yeah,
personal
right. That's
business.
different. That's different. That's
Well, I guess
different.
in the context of the
As far as
conversation,
if
Oh,
an NFL player DM'd you some wild shit and TMZ was like, well, what did he say to you? We'll give you
Look at her. Look at the dollar signs in her eyes.
I didn't even got to finish the question. Fact. Yeah, exactly.
no, it's not a good amount of money for me to be dry snitching. I'm not going to just do it because they cheat on their wife.
That's
Not
what
for
I'm saying.
nothing.
Okay,
I
okay.
feel the same way about them that I feel about Emily. You know what you signed up for. You know
Okay.
he's fucking other
Facts.
bitches. He feels comfortable enough to put it in a DM in writing. So he's comfortable enough to let you know he's fucking other bitches. That shit ain't none of my business. But if you're going to attach a good check to it, money moves me.
Compensation.
I don't like weed, but I really do love money. That's
don't like
my
weed?
only green. That's my only green that I love is the money.
Give me the fucking money.
Let me. Do you guys got anywhere to be?
No.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I mean, I was
Oh, okay.
I was gonna go to the movies.
Well,
What are you gonna see? What
With
bullshit you watching?
Rika.
Erica?
okay.
That's a dude.
Never mind.
No, Erica is a woman.
Oh, I know Erika.
Rika.
Why you gotta say it
Great
so
episode.
sexy like?
Because that's how you got to say
Because
it.
that's how we say it. I mean, he says it a little different. He doesn't do like
I roll it.
Rika.
I don't
You be
roll.
like Erica.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta, cause you know.
Because he's not like, a phone sex operator. I mean, neither am I, but like,
Would you
I
be a
have
phone sex operator?
I
Girl
mean, I
sex.
feel like I would actually, but the only thing
the same
is that
shit.
like I don't know that I would be able to even have those conversations. Like I'm
That'd be
so
mad weird.
I don't even.
You
talk
know why?
about
You know who's on
things
the
like
other
that.
end of that line? That dude from your fucking picture. But
Yeah. Or
your-
that weird guy that you always were like, yo, who the fuck is that weird guy that you were like, what is this guy doing? He was like old and with a beard, and
Oh
he
my
was saying
God.
like
Some
nasty,
dude wrote on
freaky
her shit like,
and but was
I want
like,
to see you naked on the gram. I wrote under that shit. I was like, yo, what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
like,
and
you couldn't
we had
understand.
a
He was like a
fan,
grandfather. No, he
Yeah.
was like a grandfather
Doesn't
on the
matter.
gram.
and I
Fair.
blocked him multiple times, and he's
No,
made
don't block
new
him.
accounts.
That shit is amazing.
Oh, okay, that's serious. Then.
He's
All right.
made new accounts like 3 or 4 times
That's
to be
weird.
able to come to my page.
It was
You
one of
gotta
those.
be careful with that shit.
It was one of those where I felt the need to like comment on that shit. Like, yo, what's wrong? with
Especially
you?
on your page, you're like,
Erica said you like screaming her name.
don't drag it, my nigga. Anyway.
Erica, it's murder. Erica.
Yo, listen, man. Gunsmoke the Dawn. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming.
Wait,
in.
where do you have to go?
I was just fucking with him.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, well, because I was gonna say.
I was
got
like, I
plenty
know
of
the girl
time.
got a date.
See,
Oh,
that's why I
fucked up.
wanted to get into. I wanted to. I think we had a good relationship talk. I think we got more to dive into.
Let me hit that shit though.
I
knock
think
yourself
that
out.
Okay.
I think that he's gonna put his nice foot forward, moving forward.
Who?
You.
Me?
Wait, do
Yes.
you guys have
What did I
anywhere to
do?
be?
No.
I mean, you have to use the restroom
I
or
did
anything?
wanna
Why did I come off so bad? I
go
thought,
to the
that's just my
movies,
personality. I
but
say
it's
stupid
okay.
stuff.
No, I don't want to hold you.
I say
Go to-
stupid
Yo,
because I gotta
Erica,
go
can
use
you
the
see what
bathroom.
time the movies are?
Well, I'm going to pee, so I'll be back.
Well, are we on a break?
We can take a break if
Oh,
you
this
want
shit
to take a
tastes
break.
good.
Time out. Oh, yeah. Where are we? 2:14.
What is it?
What?
What is what?
Wait, why does it taste good?
It has a flavor to it. It's like apple mango shit.
Golden apple. That's a fact. That was my review. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I felt the need to review that shit. Like that.
And
shit
you
was
liked
amazing.
it.
That's a fact, and it's amazing. It's really amazing.
I don't even think this shit gets me high. Look, I'm sorry if I came off bad, alright?
No, I'm just. You don't have to be sorry to me. I'm not offended. I'm just saying. You say all these like.
It gets
I just
worse.
think
It gets
that
worse. I'm
you
being actually
could,
moderate.
if you just like toned it down a little,
Like what?
with like with the bitches and the being so
Oh.
judgy of bitches with like if a girl has a couple scars underneath and then she has a perfect body to what everybody else sees and from what you see, but you got like a little couple things.
I'm just saying, me personally, I don't like to see like.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get a girl that looks like
I'm not asking
a
for
Barbie.
perfect. No, I'm not asking for that. I like them.
And she doesn't have any scars.
Yeah, the scar. It depends what kind of scar. I'm talking about like a deep red scar. Looks like you got fucking.
That happened. That's only like for maybe like the first like year. A deep red, gross, nasty, or purple like scar.
Yeah, I can't look at that shit. Or like fingernails being ripped out. It's just like my pet peeves. I can't have that shit. You know?
Yeah, well, like you won't see it after a little while.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just I don't like. You see the scars.
So dramatic. Listen, if I was a dude, I would find a decent woman and then just pay for her to get her whole fucking body done. As long as she has a pretty face, nice hair,
Yeah.
is a good woman.
Gets her nails done.
I would just get the bitch to go, like, listen, bitch, pack it up. We going to Colombia. And then Colombia does make the best asses.
Yeah, I heard that. Or Venezuela.
Oh, I didn't hear Venezuela.
I think it's Venezuela. I think the Colombians go to Venezuela.
Really? Hold on. I have to go to the movies. I've been waiting for this movie to come out for like a month.
It's a glorified King Kong.
Jesus Christ. I don't know if that was racist. or
What?
not.
Blockers?
Yeah, isn't it about the big? I saw a commercial.
No.
Oh no, you're not talking about The Rock. Never
It's
mind.
about.
Never mind.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the one
That's
that's
about the Rock
about
movie that's coming out.
the
Oh, I
parents
thought you were talking about Black
of the
Panther.
like
No,
these
no.
girls. These
Oh,
girls
that's
are
racist.
That's what I said.
All right.
these
I'm listening.
girls are saying that they're gonna lose their virginity, and then on prom night, and then the parents
With
go.
John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena like
Oh,
ass
yeah, yeah.
chugs the
Okay.
40.
All right, no more eating. Fork it over.
Oh, my bad.
What?
Are you hungry? You want a tangerine?
No, thank you. I mean, I'm starving, but I don't want a tangerine. I don't really eat them.
I'm working on that.
So it's in the middle. You know that?
It's in the middle.
Yeah.
You got to be over
You
800.
gotta average them.
Oh, it's fucked up. Over 800.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting there, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
for
he's
me,
getting
that's
there.
why
That's pretty good. That's good.
I don't discriminate
On
the
on
right.
people's credit scores because,
right?
It says
No, it's
good,
good.
On the right.
yeah, I mean, it's
No, it's
not
good.
horrible, but I can't discriminate on people's credit scores because my credit score is over 800. So if I'm like, oh, you got to be on my level, then it's not fair because, I've been really very blessed and fortunate to be able to, like,
Do what you do.
maintain that.
Pay your bills.
Right. Yeah, no, but I mean, like, in real life, I really have been very blessed and fortunate, so I don't feel like that's something that you, like, hold against somebody else, that, like...
But people do.
Whatever.
Even some
and,
jobs do.
Well, right, but I mean, I don't think that that's the right thing to do, and I think that if you're in a relationship with a person, it's your job to, like, make them better. You have to balance in that. So if that's something they're lacking on and it's not something that I'm lacking on, I can help. There's things that I'm not perfect, so, like, there's things that I need a man for that will balance me out.
We're back rolling, just so we're clear.
That's fine.
Are we cool?
I'm
Okay.
all good.
Just making sure.
But, like, I just feel like, you have to, like, balance each other out. If you have two people that, like, don't, like, meet together and help each other be better people, then you guys will have, like, the worst arguments. Like, bitch, I don't need you. Well, I don't need you either. Like, I'm the same without you than I am with you. And then there's no, like, that you, like, have a need for this person. Not financially, but, like, even, like, emotionally or, like, just to, like, be stable in your life. That's how, like, a partnership is created. I think that relationships should be, like, partnerships.
Partnership?
Yeah.
Do you...
So mature.
Yeah, no, I'm not... Yeah, they're giving... Yeah, I guess. Partnership. Yeah, that's a good term, but...
Yeah.
That sounds...
Literally, you and your wife are business partners.
Yeah. Oh, he says that, too. That's my partner. That's my pal. Whatever the fuck you
Listen,
say.
I have
Not
a very big
as
respect for Mrs. McCrimmon.
Not as far as a... We're not 50-50, because I don't want to make it sound like... But
It's
no.
a team.
I mean,
That sounds very like, I'll meet you in L.A. That's how that sounds to me.
From knowing
like,
you.
I don't like that, like...
No, right, but... So there are, like, natural man things and natural women things that are, like, and it's not to say that men aren't capable of the same things that women are and vice versa and whatever it is, all the fucking bullshit aside. But in real life, like, men are usually, like, leaders. That's why I feel like even strong women need to submit and need to know
so we're clear.
that they have to submit in a certain way.
Cheers to your morals.
Fucking me too.
No, I mean, I don't think anyone should be grabbing anybody by the pussy and, like, all that stuff with the Me Too movement, okay?
Back in the day, it used to be a compliment of some sort.
You don't want my 2 cents on that. Good.
I mean, you're no longer grabbing women by the pussy. And you know why that is?
I mean,
besides your wife.
Yeah.
You know why that is? Because At the Real Mrs. McCrimmon came in and gave you balance.
That's a fact.
Yes, you had to be ready for that balance in your life.
I'm ready with the fuck. I wasn't ready.
You ain't ready because you over here insecure about how you look and then saying all you ever do is go to work and take care of your child. Well, you know what? The bitch ain't gonna fall out the sky.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not my fault.
You have to put in an effort.
And plus,
you ever tried online dating? Oh, you're not ready.
Plenty of fish, but I never.
Plenty of fish is not it.
Because I don't like taking pictures of myself, so I can't put up to date pictures of myself.
See, you need to work on you accepting you. Chances are your genetics just kicked in at a certain age, and you're going to be a little teddy bear for the rest of your life.
I've always fluctuated. I'm like Luther Vandross. They used to call me Luther Vandross back in the day.
When was the last time you were skinny? 2005?
No. 2008, 2009.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago, Bill.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be skinny. Even when I was a 0 and a 2.
It takes dedication and starvation without hesitation. It takes the Emancipation Proclamation.
Let me tell you something. Even when I was a size 0, 2, I still had hips and ass and thighs. Wasn't going anywhere. Like the stick skinny. It was never going to happen for me.
I lost 100 pounds before.
And I had to feel good about it. Like, you know what? So God did that. But I date black too, so what the fuck do I care anyway? They like it.
Oh, so you're racist.
Absolutely.
I'm
racist.
Well, there you have it.
I guess. Sorry, you guys. I really haven't itched my foot.
So, like, you wouldn't... I don't want to go down the road. Never mind.
What?
Nope. I'm not doing it.
Just saying. But anyway, the point was that Mrs. McCrimmon balances you out in certain ways. She makes you calmer. She makes you think about, like, what would my wife say? Like, you think twice. And we've had those conversations.
Jesus Christ.
Don't say that.
You know what's crazy? Not the only reason, but part of me... My wife knows this, obviously. Like, I know my wife wouldn't. She's really not that type of woman. I know. See, he doesn't.
To divorce you?
I'm not saying
I mean,
she
I
would.
would hope that
And
you
alimony,
wouldn't do
but
anything.
half of the company and half of everything, half of your dick.
I would hope that you wouldn't really do anything to like. See, but I don't think that at this point in your life you're really in that space. Like, you might push the envelope a little bit because that's who you are. That you're like, let me see if I can. Like, you're the type of person I feel like if the speed limit is 55, you're not going less than 60.
You could always have that 10. I always do in between 10, like 65.
Like, so I could do like what?
Like, you just
63,
have to
63.
do it. Like, if you feel like you can, you just have to do it. But I have to say that
I want to say you don't know me, but that sounds pretty accurate. I gotta say, like.
since At the Real Mrs. McCrimmon came along, you do think twice.
Oh, no, that's true.
Before you do things. Like,
That's a fact.
I know in multiple situations you were like, oh, my wife was there. Like, I just wasn't even trying to go down that road.
That's a fact.
Because she balances you out in that way. I think that those, like, you know, you guys have to be like partners and like lean on each other equally for it to like be successful.
I'm rolling.
I don't mean like, you know,
I agree.
you guys have the same roles.
You're right.
But
you're
there's an
absolutely
equal
right.
emotional dependency for success to be able to happen. That's the only
true.
way you have a successful relationship. And mind you, I mean, I talk all of this shit, but I can't keep a man for nothing.
At least 2 of them threatened to kill you, whatever, hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they really love me.
No, one of them was out of line.
Try to, you know, kill me.
Oh man, but what are we gonna do? Gunsmoke the Dawn. Why do you think you're not ready? Like, what?
Well, I gotta lose weight first to get my confidence
You
back.
see?
Why
It's
do you
always
keep
about the
saying that?
weight.
But then I gotta get out there and get a real goddamn job and fucking.
No, you-
Wait, so you don't have a job.
I have a job.
So what's
I
wrong
work in a
with
call
you?
center.
So you have
I
a
make-
job.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
That
it's not like a career.
There's women that will appreciate you though.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you something. It's not like when I was engaged, and when I was engaged, my fiance decided that he was going to sell drugs because he was having difficulty finding the job that he wanted that would pay what he wanted.
Yeah.
And for me, I was like, I don't give a fuck if you work at CVS for $9 an hour. I'll marry you if you do that, but I'm not going to marry you if this is what you do because I don't want to be barefoot and pregnant and you go to jail.
CVS ain't bringing home
that's
Prada
valid.
and fucking Gucci, all right? And you want those.
Yeah,
gifts,
but
those
guess
gifts.
what? I make the money that I can afford those things. I provide
But
my
then
lifestyle.
he's like, oh, he don't do shit for me. It's been a year.
No,
He don't
it's
do
not.
shit.
No, because I never said anything. I use that as an example to say like I didn't even really trip over it. Like it's not about like it's first of all, it's not that he doesn't have any money. So it's not like, you know, that situation. It's like if you put all your money over there, but you not like taking care of here, that's gonna be funny to me. Like, how am I supposed to put my life and like
Valid.
myself in your hands, but you don't take care of home first? That's a problem for me. But it's not about like there's so many things that you can do for someone to let you know you appreciate them and love them and care about them that that aren't an Hermes or a Prada purse. Like, not for nothing, I don't even give a fuck about that now. Like, I'd rather have a house paid off, my car's paid off, and not be in any type of debt than have a million fucking purses and shoes.
Yeah.
That's why my credit score is where it's at. But I make money, so I still have nice things. But that's, as I'm older, I don't really give a fuck about those things. Are they nice? Do I like them? Of course they are. But that's not like I would way rather have somebody.
Would you date
who
a guy
makes-
that worked in a call center?
I would. Like someone that I even like I'm talking to now. I don't know exactly how much he makes, but
there you go.
I do know that he probably makes like a little, like half of what I make.
And I don't think I could be wrong here, but I don't think Samara's the type to ever bring it up. Like you hold it down.
I would never.
Yeah, she would never be like,
That's bullshit.
no.
Both of my
That's why I
parents-
vouched before she said it. I wanted to vouch. Like, I don't think she would. Don't get me wrong. If you got out of line, like if you pull that slap a bitch record shit, then she might come at your
I
tax
might
returns.
tear you
Like,
apart.
you're not only advocating hitting women.
But-
There's male bitches out there too. You know, you get equal
That's
opportunity.
a fact. That's a fact.
Okay, but
It's not all about
I
hitting
mean,
women.
if you
that's
try to pull my cards and you really work hard at making me have to say it, I eventually
that's what I
will
meant,
say it.
like-
But you gotta really push me for me to try to take away.
But
your
I think that's any
manhood.
woman,
That's not my thing.
because you have a breaking point too. Like I know I have.
I'm not. It's not my thing to try to
can
break
deal
a
with a lot
man
of
down
bullshit.
because you're not in the same situation as me. At the end of the day, if you really my dude like that, then
It would never get.
our
to that.
monies
Facts.
is together.
Yeah.
Like
So
my
there you go.
parents have shared. Like I would never get married and we keep our finances separate. I think it's crazy and ludicrous. My
think I
parents
agree.
never did it, and most relationships get divorced because of finances.
Yeah.
What about
So
you?
like I would never do that.
What about me?
do you join finances? Do you?
What about finances? What finances
I'm saying,
do I
like,
have?
because I agree with that. Like, I agree, like, we're going to have separate fucking bank accounts. Who's that going to help? Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be on separate car insurance.
It causes problems, and it shows a lack of commitment, too. That it's like,
my grandfather brings home the check, and my grandmother takes it, and that's it. She does everything.
Perfect.
He's better off.
That's how it's supposed to be done,
Nah, he's better off. Trust me.
My dad handles all the finances in my house. And like my mom, like,
but on the low, your mom probably like.
But my mom can't. Like, it's not like she can't do whatever she wants to do. My mom is like very simple. She's a very simple person. She's like, oh, Gucci should pay me to wear this. It has their name on it. My mom is like that. She doesn't give a fuck about name brands. She loves to go shopping in the thrift store. Like, and they're not like, it's not like they have to. Like, my mom is just like that because she grew up not having shit. But, like, she could have whatever she wanted. If she came home tomorrow and said to my dad, like, I want a brand new Benz. Like, my dad would be like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, that's his other half. But, I mean, I think that, like, separating it, be like, oh, well, like, if she had to come home and say, I want a brand new Benz, and he had to say, like, do you have the money for that?
What about with divorces? Because you just, do you have the money for that? Got kind of dark.
Okay.
You should get into acting. That felt like, oh, jeez.
I should.
Felt direct. Like, but how do you feel about like when on the flip side of it, like when a woman takes half of when she didn't come in? I'm not saying your mom. I'm just meaning like if a woman came in with nothing.
My parents worked equally. Like my dad maybe made a little bit more money, but my mom always worked and. She did take off like 7 years when me and my brother were.
But that's a part of the game. That's motherhood. That's different.
That doesn't count.
Right, that doesn't count. That's in the contract.
I don't think my dad wanted to take off 7 years to raise our badasses. My mom was into it, and I think my dad was thankful to go to work.
Like when a woman, I personally feel like if you came with nothing, I'm not saying you should leave with nothing, and I don't want to use that.
It's not only women, because, you know, sometimes women marry guys who don't make as much money as
Mary
them.
J. Blige is like the only woman in history that ever happened to. Like,
that's not true.
Oh, J-Lo is paying. I think J-Lo is forking over the bag for something.
I personally know people.
You personally know people?
Personally know people that are in, like, regular tax brackets, like, you know,
really?
100, 200 grand or whatever it is, that have gotten a divorce and their husbands are not shit.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's crazy. That's nuts.
I have a family member who is a very successful doctor, a woman. Her husband does not work. He was also a doctor, and he decided, like, he didn't like it, and he stopped working. He doesn't work. She is unhappy in her marriage.
Because he doesn't work.
No, not because he doesn't work, but because he... like, doesn't like to go out of the house. He's like... Because
he's not hitting the bottom of that pussy, that's why.
No, that's another thing.
No, I think it's a difference. I mean, listen, it's like... I mean, why she's not happy as a whole host of other things.
If they got that far and he didn't work, then that's only my only answer.
But it was a whole host of other things. However, she can't leave him or divorce him now.
Because
he'll get half of her private practice.
Good.
And he'll have to get alimony, and he is accustomed to live. Like he'll only fly first class.
Yeah, she has to sustain his lifestyle.
Let me tell you
so
also,
this happens on a regular basis.
What you just said is the first time I have ever heard of that in my fucking life. I heard of like bum guys, but I didn't know. I forgot. Like you don't hear about that. Like the other side.
There's sugar mamas out there. I want a sugar mama from Long Island, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't hear about. That's what I mean. Like, when was the last time you heard about like a real time like, yo, only fly first class. Don't worry about it. And she can't leave him. I didn't know that happened.
I mean, so it does happen on both sides. I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying, you know.
That's that 1% we talked about earlier with the. But that is crazy though.
So it does happen, but I mean, I don't. I feel like that when you're married to someone, so let's say like you are worth $1 million when you got married, and
that's
then
a good figure. I like that figure.
Let's say you're worth $1 million, you get married, right? No prenup.
I like this.
Then you're fucking screwed.
And you're married for 10 years.
Yeah, well, you're screwed.
And you're now worth $5 million, or $10 million.
Still
right?
10 after 10 years.
No, but I mean,
you accumulated.
You accumulated wealth.
wealth.
You accumulated wealth. there are instances. I don't think it should be an automatic, and I don't think that alimony should be an automatic either. But they do that to prevent like domestic violence situations and whatever it is. Like he's gonna have to pay you, bitch. So you're gonna have to do what you have to do, and that's like an old school thing. But I mean, an alimony like might. Depending, you know what I mean? I think it depends on the circumstance, you know what I mean? But taking half, I think that you should have to prove that you really were instrumental to that revenue growth, because that's the premise that it's legally
They can just say, I stayed
on.
home, took care of the home,
So
took
this
care of
is-
the children.
I mean, that's worth money, though.
That's what I was gonna ask you. So out of that $5 million, you talked about what started with $500,000, right, and got up to $5 million. Just being the mom for 18 years.
$2 million. $2 million.
There's women out there getting more than half, though.
That's
They're getting
valid.
more than
I
half.
feel like that's and you know what? Because I don't have $5 million, I'll say that's valid. But I feel
You
like
go
that,
from 5
that's
down
the
to
thing,
3.
and that's what I talked about with me and my wife. Like, I feel like nothing would ever happen. Like, we're gonna die together. Don't get me wrong. Because I like that shit doesn't. When you go on 2 and 3 marriages, I think you lost me. Like, it just doesn't work. Just stop. So, but when you like, I think we would agree. Like, it wouldn't be like, oh no, I did this. Like, if we ever got to that point, I like her. I love her so much as a person. I would just be like, all right.
You feel like that, but let me tell you something. Shit happens.
What if she cheats on you?
Right. So if
My
you
wife would
saw,
never
if
cheat on
you
me. In the house.
saw a
My
video
wife would
of
never
her
cheat on
sucking
me.
another guy's dick,
Okay, slow down.
You're
That
gonna
escalated
say-
very fast.
Red-handed.
That
what
very,
I'm
that went
saying
very
is,
fast.
right, but what I'm saying is that shit happens,
No,
right?
it wouldn't. No.
It happens.
Wouldn't
And
happen.
if that
No, it
happens, no,
doesn't.
I don't think that
Stop.
this will happen. This
Show
is
me
not
somebody at PetSmart or some shit.
at PetSmart.
Hey, I buy
Yo,
that
you
shit
know
from
why that's
Chow,
mad
too.
funny? Like,
The real Mrs. McCrimmon does
Yeah,
have to put
she-
in a lot of work
yeah,
to
that-
deal with this on a regular basis. That I don't think she's gonna really give up that work.
I'm gonna tell you. If
So be
my,
fucking
if my
with
wife
another two.
if my wife had a boyfriend, then he deserves it, my nigga. Like, I would be like, you know what, I don't know what you did, but that was impressive. Like, it's your show. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but in that instance, like,
But I think things happen,
No, they
and over
don't.
time,
They do.
yes, it does.
People just get
Because you know
bored of
what,
people.
you
but that I understand. No, but that's why I say if it came to that, I would be like, all right.
Oh,
whatever.
another thing. What is it with women? They don't like to let guys sleep. Let me sleep. Motherfucker, I gotta go out and do this. I gotta do that. Let me fucking rest. It's a fucking Saturday
sounds
morning.
mad-
It's
sounds
fucking 8
mad
o'clock in the
direct.
morning on a
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah, word.
Like, what the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? It's 8
Nah,
o'clock
my
on a
wife- I
don't know,
Saturday
I
morning.
love
I'm gonna
sleeping.
Get
tell you.
out. You sleeping all day.
I
Yeah.
swear, I'm not trying to be. My
That's
wife
like a
dead ass
mother.
lets me sleep.
Well,
Like, my
I
wife
mean,
would
me
not. She was like, yo,
personally,
don't-
if somebody gets upset that I sleep too much, I'm like, Psh, I'm off this. We on another type of time.
women always, you gotta be doing something.
that's
I
what
need
I
my
asked you.
beauty rest. These type of looks.
Yo,
funny.
where do you meet these women? Like,
Yeah, I'm
I
just
don't know,
curious. Like,
bars?
what kind of women are these that are
Oh my
like,
God.
you sleep all fucking day? Like,
Well, he knew one of them. I dated one.
mm,
But she wasn't like that. She was on my shit. But
yeah,
that was the opposite. Like, my son's mother
but that's
the
what I was
worst.
gonna say. Oh no, I
No,
never
but go
knew.
ahead. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
But that she was the opposite to me. Like, she wasn't.
No, she was on my shit. She loved me, and I treated her like shit, like a dick.
karma's
that's
fucked up,
another
isn't
story.
it?
Which I guess it felt
Like,
good.
did you
though.
really treat her like a dick?
Oh yeah, I used to curse her out.
I didn't
treat her
remember-
like shit. She loved it. Oh no, I'm sick. Oh no, don't hang up. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, you don't love me.
So you could never fuck with a bitch like me, because your feelings would be hurt on a daily.
No, but then I get in certain relationships. I get fucking. Like
And then
that,
that's
you
when
know?
that-
That's me. I'm the bitch. Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna
I
kill
love you.
myself.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. Well,
That's crazy. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, no, I don't know.
Anyway, the point is that listen, you start in a relationship with somebody and you love them so much, and like everything is great, and then you're like, oh my god, he said hi. We're gonna get married and babies. Then you get married, and then like, but things happen, like little
Have you ever been married?
nuances. No, but I mean, I've asked people that have been divorced, like, you were married for 25 years. Like, how does that happen? Like, how is it that it goes that
still wanna
far,
leave. You
that
get
it goes
content.
that far left, and you can't, to the point that you can't rein it back in? You have 2 kids, like, all of these
over.
things. So then, how does that happen? I'm
Separate
just
bank
curious.
accounts, shit like that. That's how it happens.
I mean, I don't think it's that. I think it's like,
No,
you know,
that's part of it.
it's
No,
lack
like
of
they're
hiding something.
communication.
Yeah, once you get to that road, you know what I'm saying? Like, that separate bank account says a lot
Yo,
about where
I
we're
knew
about
this
to go.
bitch who, with her husband, they like, from the time they got married, they had separate bank accounts, and they
Then they're
paid
hiding
half of the
something.
bills.
Are they still together?
Then they're hiding
No,
something.
they're
like,
divorced.
You
There you
can't
go.
see like,
And
oh,
she,
your
like,
bill statement
fucks
says you went to a
married men.
motel. Or you went to Florida this weekend. I didn't
Yo,
even know
what's
about
up with you?
Yeah.
You're very like.
I'm very bitter.
Detailed.
A lot of bad shit happening. Man.
You've been
Like,
through something.
Yes, I have.
So
Multiple bitches. I mean,
so
If there's
Are
any
you-
nice, good women that
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to date
not in 2018.
our friends here that are going to be honest and not take his money and go, you know,
And let me sleep, goddamn.
and you're going
And
to
let him sleep on a fucking Saturday.
On Saturday, wants to sleep in. You let him sleep.
Yes.
And you clean the house or something nice, cook a nice lunch.
Yes.
Then, you know, you can
And have
let
a
us
fat ass,
know.
please.
Definitely.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there. It's
No,
a
in
must.
fact, I mean that's in the
And
that's
get your
in the
nails
game.
done.
Are you paying for them?
I'll pay for that.
Good question.
I'll pay for that.
Okay.
I've done it before.
Okay.
I was doing that when I was 16.
Okay, I respect that.
Okay.
I was
I
back there.
respect
That's
it.
a part
Like,
of
you
the
know
game. I
what?
definitely respect that. No,
There's
that's
certain things that men expect
that's
from
an-
women.
Yeah.
That's why I
I'll pay
said,
for
like,
that.
if I was a dude, I would just take a bitch to Colombia or DR and,
Oh,
like, get her
God,
whole
no.
body done however
Nah,
I wanted
yeah.
it.
I'll
I'm
get
not
murdered in
rolling.
some fucking third world country.
I'm
down
not
there.
rolling.
My
Would
fat
you
ass
buy?
will
Would
get
you buy
murdered.
a woman an ass?
If I had the
I'm
money?
saying if
I
I
had the
wanted to
money
be
like
with
that,
her
yeah.
and, like, marry her, like,
No, I'll just take her
I
to
would do
McDonald's.
it.
Like, yo, bitch,
Listen,
you're gonna
so
work out
if
your
you bought her
stomach,
the
just
ass,
eat,
if you
eat.
bought her the ass and you broke up, what
I was
happens?
thinking about that.
I feel bad. Yeah,
I
I'll be
want
like,
it back.
Yo, I want that.
I
That
want it
was
back.
mine.
I was
That's my pussy.
wondering if,
No,
like,
no,
you
that's-
say, like, you
Nah, I
know,
want
That's
you
my
were
pussy
in a
after that.
I'm not
relationship
even
with
that
me and
petty.
you were
I'm not even
like-
that kind of guy. But in that
I'm gonna-
situation, no,
I
no
wonder if
other
that's
man is gonna be
punishable by
blitzing.
law, like in
What?
a small claims
No.
court. Like, no, we had an agreement that we were going to get
Actually,
married
yeah.
and I bought you this body, and now you left me, so you owe me that
I
money
read
back.
that.
I really
No,
had
no, fuck the
I
money.
read that.
Fuck the
No,
money.
a
Fuck
bitch
the
had to
money.
give
No,
up her-
take the shit out. No,
Yeah,
fuck
she
the
had
money.
to give
Don't
up her
send me
breast
no check.
implants. She had to
Take
get them
the
removed.
titties
Was
out.
that on Spanish court?
It was in a court, but she
I
had to
don't-
get
And
it
it was
removed.
in
As
the
long as it
Spanish
has-
I don't
TV?
remember. I don't remember. She
It
had to get-
definitely was not in American TV. They cannot, absolutely cannot make you do
We
that.
gotta
They can make
Google
you pay
that.
it back, but
No.
they can't
No,
make
no,
you
but
get
what
this
the
picture.
somewhere.
cheeks? Give me the cheeks. I'm dead ass.
Take out the fat and
Take
I want it.
take the shit out of her ass and put it back in her stomach since you want to go.
I'll sue her
That'd
and
be
the
crazy.
doctor who performed the surgery.
Yeah, you can't.
No, that's crazy.
Sue 'em all.
I'm
Could
just
you
saying
imagine?
that if it like I would rather have like a good person. I mean, I date ugly dudes a lot of the time.
Because it's all about the money.
No, you just
No,
said
they're
you
not
date a
even
guy.
rich. I told you I was with someone
I'm
for
just
2
fucking
years,
with
broke
you. I'm
as
just
a
fucking with
joke.
you. I'm sorry. She doesn't know me by that.
And he wasn't good looking at all.
Yeah. But then he had a big cock then.
Nope.
Don't lie. So what is he offering? No looks, no money, and no cock.
Because initially,
Oh, whoa.
What, too much with the cock?
There's not that much love in the world. I'm not gonna. Yeah,
this
no.
guy had G,
I'm
though.
saying
He
that's
had
what I was
G,
gonna
though.
say. That trifecta.
Yo,
No,
Bob,
it's not
yo,
that much
Bill.
G in the world.
no, it's
No.
not that.
What
like,
was
he
it
was
about
my
him?
friend for a really long time.
Don't give me that friendship.
We had
You
a lot
wouldn't-
of
No, he was
time.
friend zoned, and you wouldn't accept it.
Fucking Dawson's Creek over here.
He was friend. You broke up with him before it didn't work out. Like you, no. That's a
Yeah, I feel like you're always the one to be out. Like you see
no. But I'm just
big
saying
picture,
that's a trifecta
and
of
you're like,
things
I'm
that
out.
like you should have just did the numbers on that. Like no, we might as well just not.
That's fucked up.
But like, our friendship was.
There's
so
not
dope.
much of a. That's. Are you still friends?
No,
Oh.
he smacked the shit out of me. What do you mean?
Oh, that's the guy? Jesus.
That's what.
We keep coming back to this
I can
guy. This
see-
guy
no,
was instrumental.
Every time I say it's some bullshit, you're like, oh no, that's the guy, and I'm like, oh well, there you go. Like no, see that he has the trifecta. I can tell you that's why.
Yeah, it was a fucking trifecta.
I didn't know that. Yeah, no, he's.
This guy was
But
a
I'm
piece
just
of work.
saying, like, I was
There's not that much love in
engaged
the
to
world.
someone who, like, it wasn't. The sex was not good.
That's-
He wasn't rich. He treated me really nice. Like, he wasn't poor.
There's not that much.
He wasn't dirt poor.
There's not that much fucking what they call not hospital. What do they call that shit?
What do you mean?
When you're nice to women, chivalry in the
chivalry,
world.
yeah.
Like there's not. He's what to be.
He's a gentleman.
No, there's not. That's crazy.
I just don't feel like this.
If that had an
is the
expiration
only
date.
thing. I feel like
Yes,
you
it
know.
is.
That's the important part of.
That's a
every
major.
relationship. Yeah.
I
Sex is a
agree with
major.
you.
part.
Especially for guys.
If he's
yeah.
not hitting the bottom, if a woman is not getting the bottom of her pussy hit, it's not gonna work. Something's got to give.
Or if she ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing, god damn it. The way I
Nah,
tell her
that's
to
the
do
thing.
it.
No, that's the thing.
Disgruntled
That's the thing though.
man.
Women are always gonna do what they're gonna do, right? If they're gonna do it. But she's gonna go wherever the bottom of her pussy is getting hit. You can fucking bet. You can
Yeah.
bet that.
That's another thing too, you know.
I don't have a pussy. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like that's a fact.
It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work to be in a relationship. man.
Nah, dead ass. Like
I
don't
don't
have the
think,
energy.
not for me personally. Like, I mean, I feel like sex is something you can always work on.
no, it's
Or
not.
if you could
It's
eat
not
pussy
just
good.
about-
If you could eat pussy good, they love that shit too, man.
Nah, but that's when you get used and abused. No, because that's when they just use you for head.
Yeah.
Now that's a. I'm wrong?
Unless
Because I don't
you
have
enjoy doing it.
A vagina. I'll say vagina. My bad.
I don't mind pussy.
No, for the sake of the
Pussy
podcast.
She prefers cunt.
Yeah, word. Your word. You started off. You shot the fucking.
I don't fucking mind that either. I really don't like bitch. I have a problem
Why?
with bitch.
Who you calling a bitch? You and I
Because I'm just
Remember
not.
that shit?
I'm not a female dog meant for breeding purposes, and
What's
I
with
feel
you
like
and a
it's
dog?
really that's what it is. That's what a bitch is. And so like
I don't have
just
my Lindsay's dog training hat on, so I'm staying out of this.
I just don't.
I wouldn't even call a dog a bitch, man.
Yo, that's some. I was gonna say that's some shit if you call women.
It's
But
just
you
a part
call
of.
women bitches.
It's like Koreans
Yo,
calling each
what
other the
the
N-word. It's just like part of like cultures. This is the part of being American.
That's absolutely not a part of.
When
our
I turn the
culture.
radio, I hear Drake, "Oh this bitch, oh my dick," or
Right,
fucking,
and guess what?
that's a point.
I still don't like it.
or the girls calling each other, "Hey bitch, what's up,
No, when
bitch?
Drake
Ooh,
calls-
bitch.
Right, I call
No,
all
when
my
Drake
friends bitch
calls
all the
women
time.
bitches, then bitches love it.
Hey bitch, that's so fetch," or whatever the fuck
Those
you say.
whores.
Whoas.
Don't do that.
A hua. Now that's an insult. A hua.
A who? Nah. Well, I don't want to go down that road because it's a whole another half an hour conversation. I don't think we have all the
What?
time. But of that, of that, like, yo, I call women bitches is part of the culture. Like, is it?
It is, bitch.
Still?
I mean, they let it go now on TV. Like, they let a lot of words go now on TV, like at 8 o'clock at night.
Let me tell you something. If another bitch calls me bitch in like an angry way,
Well, yeah.
we're fighting. Period.
Yeah, okay.
If a dude calls me a bitch, I will never talk to you again.
It's like, okay.
Like if you get mad, like
That-
that guy
Wait, so
who
the
called
guy-
me a bitch, I'm never
That's
talking to him
worse
again.
than threatening to smack the shit out of you?
No, I mean
What if
that's
he calls
equally
you
as
the-
bad.
what-
Okay,
what was
okay.
it,
Just-
stupid
I just
cunt?
wanted to be clear.
I could get over it, you stupid cunt, and I'll be like, oh, okay.
What? I thought the cunt was
Your
like,
mom
Cunt does have like an
I
aura
thought
of like
cunt was like a
richness in it.
flagrant foul. Like I thought
Yeah,
cunt was
women
like,
really
no, you
hate that
fucking
word.
crossed
But like
the
it
line.
just means a vagina.
You know, well, I guess
If
it's
you want to call me a
different for every-
vagina,
it's
let me
different.
tell you something.
So
My
because a
vagina
man
is
called
worth a
you a
lot,
dog-
so you calling me priceless, bitch.
But you take it in a literal
you
sense.
know-
like,
I
he
could
called
make
me
a
dog.
human. I could push a human out of my fucking vagina. Let me tell you something. Kind is not too bad.
Okay. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think my wife feels the opposite way. So I thought
I mean,
women
a
felt
lot
the
of people
opposite
do
way.
feel
Okay.
the opposite
'Cause
way.
that's like, I thought cunt was like,
She
oh,
sees it
no.
as like, you fucking dog. That's what you see it as, like, you fucking stupid
You know
dog.
what I guess it is? I
Like
guess
it's like
because
less
like
than-
I
like
have
less than a
heard,
human.
Like, I've heard so many
Okay.
men with the bitch. All of this bullshit. Like, oh, I'm gonna have the bitch come get it. Oh, I'm gonna have my bitch do it. And I'm like,
I think that's crazy. You
I
know
don't
what's crazy?
belong to any. I think
Okay.
like to general people who are not in like
Oh,
an urban
like-
space.
okay.
They're gonna be like,
You hang out in too many barbershops.
bitch. Like they don't care about bitch, and so they'll care about cunt maybe. But for me, like.
You know,
Bitch is just
okay.
like I'm better
I got it. I'm rolling.
than one of
I
your
know what you mean. I
bitches.
know what
I'm
you
better
mean.
than your bitch. Like if you wanna fuck with me, like I'm a woman, I'm your woman. Or
It's
I'm
like a trigger word. I actually know when you word it that way, like nah, my
bitch
tell
is
him
just
I know what you
regular
mean.
women. Like I'm not a
Yeah.
regular woman ever.
Okay, I'm actually rolling. I wasn't with you at first, but I'm rolling. You convinced me.
Ding ding ding
Ding, see, Slap a Bitch Records gets deeper and deeper. I think Slap a Bitch. That's why I think it's genius. Because it really doesn't mean, because you know, a bitch is a man can be that kind of
That's what I'm
bitch
saying,
too.
but
That's why
equal
I'm rolling.
opportunity.
Like nah, that equal opportunity bitch is that's a specific type.
Like if I call a man a bitch, I know that I deserve to get smacked in my face.
I don't think you should be.
Nah.
you definitely don't deserve
I'm not
to be
rolling.
slapped
I'm not
in the
rolling.
face.
Yeah, facts. No.
If you hit me
hell
in the
no,
face,
hell
then
no.
maybe
No.
you deserve to get hit
A
back.
smack?
You can't call no dude a bitch.
No, yes you can.
No,
Yes
I've
you
heard-
can. No, yes you can.
Call
Yes,
pussy.
you
can. You can say what-
When a woman
and
says
listen-
pussy, like you pussy. Oh, then I want to hit the bitch, but I wouldn't
Not
do
a
it.
I do have a
gangsta
trigger.
type of dude.
Like obviously in like a scuffle with women, like you gotta
Oh,
shake,
no,
like
you
you
shake
shake
them, yeah.
Oh,
I grab them by the
you gotta
wrist.
Miyagi, and then you gotta be like, you're fucking bugging. Like
I don't
on the
do that.
shoulders. You
I
gotta
grab them by the wrist. I'm like, you bitch.
No, the wrist is too. The wrist can
No,
go either
that's-
way.
no,
The
that's
shoulders
not a
is
good
very
idea.
safe. Like you get the blah, 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 and then it's over. Like she's
Blah,
like,
blah, blah.
yeah, like she was like, oh shit, that you shook my brain, nigga. That worked. So, but as far as like,
Yeah,
if you
the
call me a
shaking
bitch,
thing, I don't like it.
that's fine. Like as long as it's not you bit or the finger pointing or all that other shit.
Oh,
like
yeah,
say
yeah.
what you want, I don't care. But like a bit,
I
you
can
should
see
not
that happen.
absolutely get smacked. Like I think if a woman like I don't know,
I do deal
that's
with a certain caliber of dude though.
a weirdo obviously
of the
because he's
time.
0 for 3. So if he's 0 for 4,
No, not this
Th-
guy,
what-
but I'm
I-
saying.
does he
like
fight
a-
men? Does he run down on men like that?
I
I
doubt
don't
it.
know.
I don't think so. You would know.
There are some dudes out
You
there.
would know. Like that's what I'm saying.
I like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you was like, no, he has a temper. Like if I cut him off in traffic,
Yeah,
he was
certain
like,
people like I know they got a temper, so they
yeah, so
act
you would
like
know.
that. But
if he got pics, like that's why I think it's weird. Dudes who would smack like, oh, you a bitch, like and you smack her, like, nah, you lost me, my nigga. Like,
I mean, he didn't smack me.
No, I mean, but he probably would be if
Really
you say
wanted
it, he really wanted to.
Yeah.
Like that shit is real. I think that's crazy.
But he didn't, so that's the bottom line. So
I mean,
you
it's enough for me because now I will never speak to him ever
So
again
would you
after that.
would you call the cops or would you like tase him?
I don't have a taser.
So you call the
I
cops.
would call the cops
Or
if a
call the,
motherfucker hit me.
yeah?
First of all, you're black and I'm white. You going to jail.
Oh, it's fucked up.
That's mad. That just went dark.
See,
But
played
it's
the
a
race card,
fact.
see?
You played the race card.
But it's a fact.
Oh my.
You were
God.
just
It's
talking shit about the
true.
police before. Now they're coming to
No,
your
I'm not
rescue.
saying.
Yeah,
Listen,
Jesus.
I
Just
told
'cause
you
you're
that I do
sore.
appreciate the police.
Oh
But what I'm
my
saying is that it is a
God.
fact.
Trump's America. You see this?
Trump's America.
Jesus.
It's not
Christ.
something that I'm gonna say is like the best thing. I mean, I think that.
Oh my God.
But I mean, you just shouldn't hit me,
Yo,
knowing
just
that
said if
you're
you-
gonna
if
be
you-
looked at like O.J. Simpson.
just
Don't
said
hit
it.
me.
But you just
That's
said if you call him a
oh.
bitch, that he has the right to hit you.
No, I didn't say you had the right. I said I
Jesus
could
Christ.
expect it, but I don't go around calling dudes bitches. I don't go around talking out of my face that crazy to people off Jump Street for no reason. Like, I'm not gonna just be like, you a fucking bitch. Like, all of that
Would
stuff.
you
I
call
know
the
better than
cops
that.
on like, would you call the cops on him just to? I don't
No,
know.
I would never call the cops
No,
on
no, come
somebody
on.
just to
That's
like,
as
what I
like
think
the-
Emily did, yo. I think that's
just
what-
as
to
like
like to fuck you up over.
Like the card?
Nah, I've never
Those
done
bitches
that.
get
I would
done
never do
doing
that.
that.
Like in both of my abusive relationships, like it took me 4 years the first time to ever call the police, and I was afraid to leave my house. Like, and I didn't show up to court. So, like,
so
you know,
drunk.
like
Yeah.
I got my, I got a restraining order, but I didn't. He wasn't meant for jail. That wasn't his type of lifestyle. So
Yeah.
it was what it was. But and the second time, I never called the police. I just dealt with it how I needed to deal with it.
Oh, well, you
but-
got him fucked up?
No.
Don't lie. You called up some dudes. Tramel and some other motherfuckers.
You know what? I could have called up
This nigga
Tramel, and
said
Tramel would have
Tramel.
fucked them up. So,
You're
but
crazy.
no, I didn't do that. But
I was
I
gonna
mean,
say
I
your
would
homie.
never.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
But I
your
think
homies
that
from
because I've
Southside.
been through those situations, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna just call the police because you motherfuckers don't appreciate no chances. Like, oh, I let you slide because you was really mad and like maybe I said something to trigger you. Like, I'm gonna just rub that on my chest. Motherfuckers don't learn from that. So I'm like, I will tell a person when I first meet them if they like try to play with me like that. Like, let me tell you something. If you ever put your hands on me, you're gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
I will
I
call
think
the
that
police.
one,
I'm
if you
not
get
playing
into
with
the if you get into that area of having a conversation, you already know. Like if you have to say that.
No, but even if somebody's joking, like, I will slap the life out of you. I'll be like, no, let me tell you something. No, on a serious note, like, don't ever put your hands on me
But
because you're
some
gonna
women
go
like
to jail.
that though. Some women that makes them more loyal to the guy and stay with them.
Who are these bitches?
I don't
Well,
think.
this bitch was my soulmate, man. I loved her, man. But this guy she was with threatened to kill her if she left him. She even had it recorded, and he threatened.
Wait, the one,
Huh?
the one
No,
I know.
Not Weeda. No.
Oh.
Some other fucking bitch. Yeah, I got crazy names with my girlfriends. JD, Weeda. Fucking.
He didn't even have any do say. He's just confessing right now.
These are my confessions.
Natasha too, yeah. She became a police officer actually. That was the best sex of my life, Natasha. She used to keep me going.
Wow, that's
Ow! Shout out to
That's
Natasha.
She was a squirter too. She was a squirter.
Wait, I thought that was like an anomaly to be able to come more than once.
Oh my god.
Back to like that's.
Every time you stick it in, she's fucking squirting all over the place. The whole bed is soaked. I had to sleep with towels on my bed. So I didn't have any other bed sheets to replace them.
Yeah, and
So I sleep in a puddle of
why
colored
didn't you
piss.
marry her?
Huh? Oh, she was crazy. Mother
That's
was
a part of the
schizophrenic.
game.
Yeah, I know.
Every
but
girl
I
with
just
good
didn't work
pussy
out.
is crazy.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
no,
That's
she
a
was
part of the
bonkers.
game.
We used to fight, argue
Listen.
over dumb shit.
Then
Like
she
going to the
handcuffed
gym.
you to the bed.
Do you think you
Oh,
should
yeah.
marry the best pussy you ever had?
Yes.
Okay.
Because once you lose it, because we tried to fuck again in 2012 when I was fat and it just didn't work.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, this is whack,
that's hilarious.
She's trying to do all the old kinky shit she used to do. I was like,
It didn't work?
No.
Damn.
But, yeah. But I still love her, though. She's great.
Well, now that I mean,
Go Natasha.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Serving the law.
yeah, go you start a YouTube channel.
Oh, fuck. She's going to sue me now. She said I was a squirter.
Oh man, no, she's gonna shoot your ass. You said she was police.
Yeah,
but
she's a good cop.
Yeah, man. I want to thank you guys for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I always say.
Gunsmoke the Dawn, Samara Fox.
Thank you.
What are you gonna leave the people with? Nothing.
Don't call women bitches.
Jesus Christ!
Well,
I shouldn't have asked.
I don't say it to their face. I don't walk to women like, "Hey, bitch, what's up?"
I
No,
mean,
not
even
like the
behind
90s?
their back, it's just as bad. Be
All
a
right, forget I
gentleman.
said anything. I
Throw
love
some
you guys.
balls.
I used to be a very
Every day you
good,
deserve.
very big gentleman.
I'm out.
Oh,
Adios.
Oh shit.
you motherfucker.
Still going. Still recording.
Oh, it is.
Not so much. Judge Judy doesn't do it that way.
Go ahead.
There's a
Go.
judgment.
Now you know I gotta leave that in. Listeners, if you're listening in the podcast app, I need you to go rate this. So make sure you search King Bo Christ or search by the podcast name I Say That to Say This. Leave a 5-star rating, I don't know, a goat emoji or something, some nice words, and hit send. I appreciate you listening. Thank you.